it, 'cause I'm so open. You're so golden. I don't wanna be alone. You're so golden. You're so golden. You're so golden. Right in my head, and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the KVJ show. How the heck is everybody doing here today?
It's rough on this side of the table. We're not going to lie to you, Coach.
Not much better over here either.
Yeah, me and Virginia are having terrible back issues, and I have this new work computer.
Yeah.
Where I can't just go in there and give Virginia her audio. I have to download audio, and then it's a whole thing.
Okay.
So me and the witch are struggling.
You are, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm trying to morph into him. I woke up every hour on the hour last night with my back pain. I'm just waiting for tonight when I start craving pizza.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they're afraid someone's going to cyber attack my computer, but Mama needs her audio.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's all new kinds of workarounds these days. Yeah. Well, it makes you feel any better. I got tooth pain, so I'm not sleeping either. So we're all kind
Your
of
tooth pain is back?
it's still kind of there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see a specialist about it because to your point. I'm trying to do everything right because when I do the aspirin and the ibuprofen, then I do a pretty good job of keeping the pain at bay. So you're like, well, okay, maybe it's not that bad. And so Saturday I went to bed without any aspirin and woke up in the middle of the night. Oh, man, it was rough.
It's going to wear off. That I did the same thing, same kind of regimen where I was doing aspirin, and it does. It saves you for about a week, and she's going to get you again.
Yeah, and so I called my dentist yesterday. I said, hey, look, something's got to be done. I know the last x-ray said there's nothing there, but, there's clearly something going on. And so she referred me to another specialist, which I can't get an appointment till the 29th. So.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so I only got to suck it up for about another 15 days.
You can go to
and that's only just the appointment to see what's going on. So I don't know when I actually get in to fix it.
You could legit go to the emergency place. It's going to be... I did the research. It's not as much money as you would think it is.
Okay.
It's really not. If you're in that much pain, I do recommend it. That's what happened to me. 2 weeks is too long, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to either try to get maybe a quicker appointment or a better drug dealer. So one of the two. So I've got two options. I've got two options here.
We can help you with the latter.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, then I'm up for anything at this point.
I mean, we are banged up.
We really are.
This is a jacked up show.
It's tough. Yeah, you really have to have everything firing on all cylinders to do this thing, and we are not firing on all cylinders.
So, audience, be cool. We might not be that good.
We're going to do the best we can.
But we are limping.
Yeah, we are.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away because we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but Chrissy Teigen put out another apology. This time, I mean, it's like 10 pages long.
Wow.
And did you see someone else came forward with some bullying that she did to him after she dropped her apology?
Yeah, I think a lot of people have come forward and said, Chrissy Teigen was very mean to me. But she's owning it. She's saying that, yes, I was very mean to lots of people.
Here's the problem, though. New cases are being released, and you're reading all this stuff, and you're going, wow, holy crud.
Yeah, apparently on top of coming after Courtney Stodden, I guess she also went after Lindsay Lohan. She also went after this fashion designer who claims that he wanted to kill himself afterwards.
That was the story that dropped right after her apology.
Yeah, it's bad because, I mean, this guy claims that he was the victim of faked images that were photoshopped by a former disgruntled employee that he worked with. And that employee put this fake stuff out there of him being a racist. And he said, I never said any of that stuff. It was photoshopped. It was fake images.
It was proven to be fake.
Right. And she came for him. She said that people like you might as well just die. Your career is over. You're a racist. You deserve to suffer.
Well, the thing that was really tough for that one, he showed the screenshots and he was pleading with her, saying, please call me. These are not true. I would never be a racist. My life is destroyed right now. Just please talk to me. And she's like, nope, your career is over.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Well, she's getting it back in her face.
Yeah, what comes around goes around.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Target's going to go back with her.
No, I don't think they are. Not anytime soon, anyway. In other news, is iCarly getting sexy in their reboot? I guess the cast is talking about how there may be more adult situations on iCarly. How do you feel about that?
I know they're kind of grown up. Still kind of makes you feel weird, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get sex with iCarly.
Yeah, there's other places for that.
It's basically an Andrew Dice Clay concert. No, it's look, we're gonna toe that line. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not gonna be super raw and like blue. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's gonna be sexual situations
because this is an adult show and it's not specifically for kids. So that's been exciting for us to just see where these characters would be from a kid's show and where they are in their life now, 10 years later, but in a very realistic, non-glossy way.
Okay, that's Spencer, who played iCarly's brother. Jerry Traynor is his real name.
10 years and we want to see what they're doing. It sounds like we know what they're doing. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
I don't think I want to see iCarly get her freak on.
I think it's going to be a My So-Called Life or a Dawson's Creek type of drama where you have, they touch upon it, but I don't think they're going to go into raw details.
Please don't. I can't handle it. And finally here, Jessica Biel is talking details about her secret COVID baby that she had. Remember that? It was like all of a sudden, oh, Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake welcomed a baby. And we were all like, wait a minute, I didn't even know she was pregnant. But she says it wasn't intentional to keep it a secret. It just happened that way because we were in COVID and nobody was going out anyway. So there was never any pictures of her out and about pregnant.
Okay.
She also talks about having like 2 kids is like having 1,000 kids because you can't really balance anything ever. She said it's amazing, but it's also really difficult. So,
Okay.
You know, we have the clip, but you kind of just said the whole thing. I don't even know if we need to hear
I
from
feel like
Beal.
it's probably good, yeah.
We got it from the witch.
Woo, we're
I
done.
feel like we're pretty good.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Want to watch The KVJ Show? YouTube.com. Search KVJ Show, subscribe. The KVJ Show will be back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
You know, they say men go through their midlife crisis and they want a hot car, like a 2021 Chevrolet Corvette Z51. Woo! You could be driving that right out of the Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. How's it going? I'm Nikki, and I suppose any man or woman would love to win this car and your share of $25,000 free play July 3rd, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. Now look, when you come to Cocoa, the first place you want to stop is the Players Club. If you don't have a wild card, which you can use at any Florida Seminole gaming property, you're missing out. All the high rollers got them, but you don't have to be one to have one. You'll automatically get up to $200 in free play. You'll get benefits, rewards, comp dollars. Trust. Get to the Players Club, get the wild card, and then head out onto the floor. They even have a smoke-free section on the second floor. And the food, we've got a fabulous steakhouse. They've also got the First Street Deli, Sunset Grill, and there's always live music out there. Visit CasinoCoco.com for more info.
Hey, Gracie, where are the guys?
They went to lunch.
Without me?
Yeah, because they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Oh, Buds!
They didn't invite you to Bud's because you embarrassed them.
Oh, but I love going to Buds with the guys.
Okay, look, the lunch bunch has choices. Maybe if you get something you don't like as much.
Okay, like what?
Like chicken fingers.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, fish sandwich.
Oh, mama!
Buffalo wings.
Yes! What if I sit at a different table?
Or a different universe.
Taste Buds. Taste the difference.
Things seem to get more expensive as the years go by. Take groceries. Prices are up by 36%. And keeping up with your health, that's up too by 54%. But did you know at FPL what you pay for energy has gone down 10% over the last 15 years? And they're not cutting corners either. They're investing in energy that's not just the most reliable or the cleanest, but also the most affordable. See how we're keeping your bill lower than most states at fpl.com/value.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It suits a WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable rates even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day. Start saving today and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Dunkin' has a new refreshing way to latte. Introducing coconut milk iced lattes. A delicious blend of bold, smooth espresso and creamy, nutty coconut milk with hints of fresh coconut that will give your latte an unexpected tropical twist. It's not just a refreshing way to latte. It's a refreshing way to conquer the day. Take a sip of You Got This with the new coconut milk iced latte. Order ahead on the app, plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
Families can save huge this summer with the Summer Savings Pass, offering unlimited admission through August 31st to 3 top attractions: Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. South Florida's best Summer Savings Pass is available now at each attraction: Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. That's all 3 attractions, 3 months of fun, one low price. For more information, visit summersavingspass.com. That's summersavingspass.com.
For the ones who know that a little late is always too late, and that the clock doesn't stop just because you're missing a part, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. And our Keep Stock inventory management solutions help ensure you have the right stuff in the right place at exactly the right time. Visit Grainger.com/keepstock to learn more. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Smart homeowners know that proper maintenance of their home's AC can save a bundle in the long run. Trust our comfort specialists at 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to keep your AC running strong. A proactive tune-up can actually help your AC run more efficiently and save you money on your electric bill. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com.
Always on time or you don't pay time. Always on time or you don't pay time.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
It's time to spread your wings and your fins. It's time to breathe the air. Dance in the streets. Excite your senses from day to night. It's time to see the world again. SeaWorld. Right now, save up to $50 on tickets. Restrictions apply.
Deb's constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating kept giving her grief. She talked to her doctor to get some relief. Turns out Deb had irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C, which was a start. Saying yes to Linzess helped her do her part.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
The Wendy's restaurant in your area has issued a major bag alert.
Major bag alert.
The bacon double stack is back in the biggie bag with fries, nugs, and a drink, all for just $5. The following are to be expected: joy, disbelief, inability to think about anything else. This deal is effective immediately, and it's only at Wendy's.
Major bag alert. Bag alert. Major
Biggie bag includes 4-piece nuggets, small fry, and small drink. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Visit MD Now for help with your urgent care needs, including sprains, strains, and broken bones. They provide fast, affordable urgent care at over 55 locations across Florida, 365 days a year. MD Now Urgent Care, right about now. Visit mdnow.com.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi will double your down payment on every new Mitsubishi up to $4,000. Plus, ask for credit amnesty. You could get out of that lease or loan today. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Virginia just tried to sneeze a second ago and hurt her back again. It's tough. Over there watching, you're battling through it.
Oh, my back. I can't even move.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a tough day here on the KVJ show.
My back is terrible. My front ain't that great either.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on my front.
There was a lot of pain going on around here. What do you have on your mind today other than back pain, Jay Bird?
Well, I obviously I am very much into aliens and very much into UFOs. But I want to go to another level. I want to go from being just a fan to a student, to a legit student. There are people out there that are studying these this phenomenon that's going on, especially right now. They're saying there is something in the sky. Military does not know what it is. It's the thing that one guy saw, and it was the big UFO alien thing that broke about a year and a half ago. The military men, they went on all the talk shows. I guess that's a common problem right now. They don't know what these ships are. These things are doing all these weird things, and this is an understood knowing in the military. And people are going out there, seeing them fly down into the ocean, doing all kinds of things that we still don't have the technology for. I want to go out to the fields. I want to look. I want to find. There's a group of people that think they can talk to aliens through their mind.
Okay. These are your people.
I am in it, baby.
Okay.
So, but there's a documentary I want to let the people know about. It's called The Phenomenon, and it's on Amazon Prime right now. And it talks about that alien sighting, and it's an alien sighting along with a UFO sighting that happened in 1994 in Zimbabwe. I talked about it yesterday. If you are into UFOs, into aliens, look up that story, please. That's all I got.
Okay, that's all he's got. That's it. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I don't want anybody to snooze on the fact that this Sunday is Father's Day. So remember to do something nice for Dad. What I've started doing now, which is so easy when it comes to like sending little gifts and stuff for people that live out of state, I will send them DoorDash, like cookies or cakes or little cupcakes or pastries. Or I sent my mom this whole barbecue feast on Mother's Day, and she loved it.
Okay.
DoorDash has made it very easy, and there's a thing you can click on there that says, I want to send this as a gift, and then you can attach a card to it, like a birthday card, Father's Day card, Mother's Day card. So when the DoorDash shows up, it's got a card on it from you, which is amazing.
It's pretty crazy, the delivery that's going on out there. My Apple computer cord broke, and it was about 4 p.m., and I got somebody delivering delivery to deliver an Apple cord. That's how easy things are getting now. I know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Just makes it easy for you, especially if you're somebody who waits to the last minute, which so many of us are busy and we accidentally do.
Mm-hmm. It's easy to do.
Father's Day is this Sunday.
That's a great present, too. A little card out of state, too.
You get a card, you get barbecue or pastry. I sent my stepmom, I sent her all these Cinnabons. And she was having company over that day, and they had Cinnabons for warm Cinnabons for lunch.
That's not cheap either.
It wasn't. It was like $30, but that's not that bad. If I would send a gift, I would probably spend at least $30 and then have to pay for postage, which is probably like $10 or $15. So I'm actually saving money by doing DoorDash.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's smart. And I will tell you that Father's Day does not get nearly half the attention Mother's Day does.
But it should.
I really agree. I was it's been a while, but I used to be very active in a group that was all about kind of recognizing dads and encouraging them to, because I believe in that. I mean, you need to be in there into your kids' lives, and too often that doesn't happen, and guys are just kind of off doing their own thing, and they shouldn't be. You should be a very important part of your kids' lives. But you should also get the recognition one day out of the year, right?
Well, if you're a good father, if you're a good mother, you deserve, hey, good job.
Yeah.
If you're terrible, you might skip that day.
Maybe you don't get DoorDash.
Yeah, just a nice moment. What I got on my mind here today, I'm kind of curious if, for real, the mullet could be making a comeback. Now, for the first time ever, Google searches for the mullet have hit an all-time high. This happened last month. And I know you kind of dabbled with it back and forth. Oh, is it coming back? Miley Cyrus had her mullet. And look, I get it. When the mullet was really in its prime and people actually thought it looked good in the late 80s, early 90s, there wasn't Google. So, of course, maybe now because it's the height of the mullet in Google searches doesn't necessarily mean that it's there and it's back. But I will tell you, I am starting to see some trendy people starting to wear the mullet. There's one guy, in fact, he's the #1 high school recruit. He's a quarterback, Virginia. This guy's got a cannon for an arm, throws the ball 70-plus yards in the air, and he has got an unbelievable mullet. His name is Quinn Ewers. He's going to The Ohio State University next year. And he's one of those guys, he's always on social media, and he makes a big thing about he's got a bleached out mullet. And it seems like more and more people are starting to do this, at least in the sports world.
Look, you better be hot to pull that off. You better have a lot of other stuff going for you, and then you do the mullet, and it's a conversation piece.
Again, he's the highest rated
high
school quarterback in the nation, and so he's a guy that he's got of course got a hot girlfriend, everything's going for him, and he's rocking the mullet. And more people are going, man, I want to be like that guy. Maybe I should rock the mullet.
I mean, I could easily do a mullet right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to rock a mullet.
Some of us know our limitations.
Well, I'm just wondering, it's right now it's still kind of in the level of comical, but will we ever get to a time and place where people think that the mullet makes them look better and they'll do it to improve their looks, not to be a goofball?
Well, back in the day, would girls really go, oh my gosh, he looks so hot in that mullet? Or did they just accept it because it was of the times? Did they really like it?
I don't know. I mean, honestly,
it was the style.
I'll present a couple cases. Mel Gibson in the Lethal Weapon movies arguably looked really good. He had a mullet, but I think he looked really good. I think that hairstyle actually enhanced his appearance. I can make that argument.
Patrick Swayze, the same thing. He had that coiffed, longer mullet, that sexy mullet. Chicks seem to really dig Patrick Swayze. Kids Google Patrick Swayze.
And I think what happened with the mullet was what got showcased was people at county fairs that weren't doing it right. People that weren't Mel Gibson hot with the hairstyle, and then it became comical and laughable. But what if attractive people started wearing that hairstyle again? Could the mullet actually be considered cool once again?
The worst thing that ever happened to the mullet was when people started taking their sides and going real short, and then growing out that pencil-thin pedo mustache.
Right.
It ruined the mullet.
They did a lot of things, and they ruined the concept. People are like, gosh, that is the worst thing ever. But
it's really not a great look.
I don't know. But when you looked at Mel Gibson, when you looked at Patrick Swayze, did you think they looked awful, or did you think that hairstyle actually enhanced their appearance?
That's the exception. That's the sex mullet, and not all mullets are created equal.
I get it, but like I said, let's say it swings back in that direction. All it would take, right, is maybe 2 or 3 of the right people to put on a good-looking mullet, and this thing could get traction again. Could it not, Virginia?
It could, but you just have to be a dude with a lot going on to pull it off.
Rachel Lee K in the chat room says Mel Gibson is hot. Look, back in the day, Mel Gibson was considered a major sex symbol.
Yeah, he was.
He was the guy.
Yeah, you got to take away what has happened since the years 1992 and on.
Well, he's also in his, I think, 70s now.
Absolutely.
Him in his prime with the mullet.
I will tell you, when I was a dude in that era, Mel Gibson, absolutely, chicks were like, that dude is hot. He was good looking. Patrick Swayze, same thing. Marissa said Richard Marx had one of the best mullets of all time. Richard Marx.
He had that soft rock mullet.
He had a soft rock mullet. He actually looked pretty solid.
He always looked like somebody had just brushed it 3 seconds earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Always.
What are your thoughts on the femme mullet?
Not a fan.
That's sexist.
Now, Angie is saying that mullets are already back, and I would argue that I don't think so. I think that it's still, it's a novelty act. It's like this dude, Quinn Ewers, the quarterback in high school that is doing it. He's doing it because he's almost saying, I'm so good, I can wear this goofy-ass hairstyle, and people are still going to be like, he's amazing. It's like his signature right now.
The reason why the mullet's not fully back is because it's still a shock when someone does it. It's a thing. If it's back completely, everyone's doing it. It's not a shock anymore.
And right now, I just named 3 guys that were sex symbols in their era that were rocking mullets. You can't do that right now. Can you name one that is serious about their mullet hairstyle that is attracted, that girls are like, wow, he looks good? I can't name one right now. So it's not back, but could it be?
For $50,000 right in your account, would you do a skullet where you have it shaved on the sides and it's business in the front, party in the back for $50,000?
I think I would.
Yeah, I think you got to do that.
I think I would. I could use the money. The hair will grow out.
You're married. Have fun with it.
Right.
Panda got a neck tat.
Panda got a neck tat, so I can do whatever I want.
You get a mullet, he's got a neck tat.
Yeah.
We're so edgy.
Somebody point out Morgan Wallen has one. Unfortunately, he's just coming off the bench being canceled.
Well, his mullet's been canceled, but I think it's coming back.
Right, so I don't know if that helps the mullet cause.
Country don't count.
Yeah, it does.
I'm
It really
sorry to
doesn't.
say that.
Yeah.
But we expect country to work in 3% of their people with mullets.
Yeah.
3%?
Yeah,
Minimum.
no.
Even the women.
And for country fans, the mullet really never died off.
It never did.
It's still around.
We're talking mainstream.
And he's got that sexy mullet, too. It's coiffed, old Wallen.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's it. And that's the mullet that I'm talking about. Somebody texted and said, my fiance has a mullet right now. I think it looks really good, actually. And I think it looks so good, he's going to rock it at our wedding. I need to see photos, but that's what I'm looking for. Does anybody have a mullet that they're rocking right now that we would see a photo and be like, you know what, that they may look better in a mullet. That looks really good. Where is the Mel Gibsons of today? Where is the Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, send us your pictures. We are ready and willing and able to be judgy. We'll let you know exactly how we feel.
If you really wanted to go to a hair club and say, guys, I want to go with the mullet, they could do that for you?
Yes. I asked that question actually in the video. If you go check, and I name dropped you, I said, Jay Bird from my show wants to know, could you get Willie Nelson braids? Could you get a mullet? Could you get a rat tail? And they said, yes,
So
we can do all that.
They would just weave it in the back. If you wanted a mullet right now, they would take long hair and then weave it in the back of your
Whatever
hair?
it would take, yeah. They can use everything from, they pretty much deal for the most part with real hair, real human hair for the most part. They do have some synthetic, but they would be able to find and pull out all the stops.
I wonder what the maintenance would be like that. Would you have to go back all the time, or is it probably not as long because it's longer hair? I got
That's
a
a
lot
good
more
question. It
questions.
depends on what they wind up doing with it.
I need to join your video. I had questions.
It's on our YouTube right now. All the answers are right there. It's all right there. Okay, any thoughts? 877-979-WRMF. Going to throw some random questions at you as well, including if you could bring back any canceled show for a 90-minute TV movie to wrap things up, Which show would you choose? We'll discuss on the way.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage therapists at Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
This summer at Wawa, beat the heat with handcrafted refreshers and smoothies. Try mango passion fruit or strawberry dragon fruit refresher. Handcrafted with 100% real fruit juice and green tea for a boost of energy. Made fresh, your way at Wawa.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
How's it going, everyone? This is producer Denny's, and man, I love owning a house. I know every time I come on the radio, that's pretty much all I talk about is how happy I am to be a homeowner. I spent a majority of my life renting and never even considered that it was a possibility for me and my wife to buy a house. After dealing with the big banks, who were not much of a help, I decided to go with Ideal Lending Solutions. Wilson and his team are awesome and want nothing more than for you to have a great home buying experience. What's great too is any questions I had, day or night, weekday or weekend, they would get right back to me, unlike the big banks. So if you're looking to have a great home buying experience, especially now with that historically low interest rate, check out Ideal Lending Solutions. Virginia used them, Jaybird used them, and I used them. Check them out at their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com. Or give them a call, 844-994-3325. That's 844-99-IDEAL for Ideal Lending Solutions. And if you go in or give them a call, let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Hey, my name is Jonelle, and a little thing that I love about Chick-fil-A's new Lemon Kale Caesar salad is every tender, warm, juicy piece of grilled chicken. It's a Caesar salad, but it's different. You have the Parmesan breadcrumbs and the mixture of lemon with that romaine and kale. It's almost something I can't explain, but it'll make you want to sing. Lemon Kale Caesar.
Order the new Lemon Kale Caesar salad on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
America, we heard you loud and clear. You asked for better beef. That's why Walmart chose me, Bob McLaren, to provide their beef. You see, my family has been raising some of the best Black Angus in America for 5 generations. Hear that? That's the sound of all natural, no added hormones. So if you're grilling this weekend, make sure you get down to Walmart. Introducing McLaren Farms, only at Walmart.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I know you're hungry right now, so head to Dunkin', get some hash browns in you, get a donut in you, and for all you coffee lovers, they got the coconut milk iced lattes going on right now. A delicious blend of bold, smooth espresso, creamy, nutty coconut milk with hints of fresh coconut. It'll give you that latte unexpected tropical twist, Virginia. So head to a Dunkin' today. Like I said, try those hash browns. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
When you connect with the check cashing store, you get fast access to the funds you need, so hardworking parents sleep a little easier, and hardworking families find a loan from $100 to $1,000 to get time to just breathe. Get access to loans, check cashing, and financial services that let hardworking people move forward on their terms. The Check Cashing Store, here for the hardworking. Visit us in-store or thecheckcashingstore.com for full details. The Check Cashing Store is a registered service mark of Dollar Financial Group, Inc., copyright 2021, all rights reserved.
For a limited time, try 5 new street corn menu items at Tijuana Flats. Tacos, quesadillas, flautas, and more. Loaded with chicken or steak, garlic lime sauce, and fresh street corn. Don't miss the tastiest takeover ever at Tijuana Flats.
This Sunday, treat Dad to a special day with great food and fun at PBKC. Enjoy Father's Day specials throughout the track and exceptional dining in the Paddock Restaurant, which features USDA prime steaks, fresh seafood, and more. Check out the poker room with cash games, tournaments, and your favorite table games such as 3-card and Ultimate Texas Hold'em, plus super simulcasts from top tracks around the country. Dads also get a free Hoffman's chocolate treat this Father's Day at PBKC. For more information, go to pbkennelclub.com.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Year Cooling. All Year Cooling has been keeping families in South Florida cool since 1973. We offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Getting a new air conditioner doesn't have to break the bank. Ask us about our special financing with no money down. Get a free in-home evaluation to lower your energy bill and stay cool. Call us today for a free estimate. 866-478-4094. That's 866-478-4094.
Here comes the fun, and it's all right. With more people getting vaccinated and outdoor fun encouraged, the city of West Palm Beach is planning a summer of free family fun. Fountain shows, waterfront concerts, and movies, all on the West Palm Beach waterfront. Get details now at WPB.org. That's WPB.org.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid to upper 70s, a few passing showers for the morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a mix of sun and clouds, and a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Getting on the road? Time for Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the stay-in-your-car contactless oil change that includes a courtesy 18-point maintenance check, all in about 15 minutes. Go to getyouroilchange.com to save up to 50% on your purchase today.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
We got Camp KVJ going to be coming up for day 2. You definitely want to be here for this. I mean, these are amazing tickets. In fact, we had somebody win yesterday, had adult kids. They were just jumping in on it. We're looking mainly for the younger kids. If you're trying to entertain them this summer, we got a 4-pack of tickets for you to Rapids Water Park. And we're also going to be hooking up with passes for unlimited admission to Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. That happens right after 7 a.m. this morning. I know the camp season is beginning. It's already happened. My son's first camp started yesterday, so it is camping time. We're going to do something to save some money for you.
What kind of camp is it? Just regular camp?
Basketball.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it has begun, the camping season. So if you want the free hookup, Camp KVJ is where it's at right after 7 a.m. here on the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Still some comments. Is the mullet really back or not? Google searches for the mullet hit an all-time high last month. I've seen some people here and there dabbling with it. Some people have, especially more in the sports world, I think. Some people are saying that, baseball players will have it. The number 1 high school recruit coming out. He's a quarterback. He's a hot shot with a bleached out mullet. The Jaguars quarterback, or one of them, Gardner Minshew, he just cut his mullet yesterday, somebody's saying.
Tons of feedback in the chat room saying that the mullet is back. And when I say tons, I saw 2 comments.
Yeah, it's not back. At least to me, the standards that it would be back, where it is a mainstay and a lot of people that you're seeing. And when I can't even name one person in Hollywood that would be a sex symbol that's rocking it, it's not back.
Well, how would you, Erica, she says she's a barber. I'm a barber. The mullet is back. What would you say to that? Because
I just said.
You lived in that era, though. You lived in the time.
Yeah, and it's not back. I mean, I lived in the prime of the mullet, and it's not back.
Did you kind of have a mullet too, Virginia?
Kind of. I mean, it was real puffy. Like I had bangs that went straight up. And then like flowed down into the rest of it. And it was definitely shorter on top and longer in the back.
It was
so
coiffed. It was a coiffed mullet.
I think I had a 80% mullet.
Yeah, almost everybody did. In my hometown, every guy and girl had a mullet. It was just what we wore at that era. So if it did come back, who actually would look good and sexier with a mullet? Angie said maybe Adam Levine. Could he rock a modern mullet, make it look good?
I don't know.
He'd probably try. He don't do it for me.
Yeah, he don't do it for us, Kev.
What if you had one of those superhero type guys?
Yeah, one of the Chris's.
Yeah,
Or
Chris
the many.
Hemsworth.
There's 18 Chris's.
One of the Chris superheroes.
You know who kind of was rocking one a little bit, and he is real cute. Bradley Cooper.
Oh,
yes.
you love you some Cooper.
Bradley
do.
Cooper would look amazing with, and I'm talking about a good-looking mullet. I'm
Right?
not talking about this shoddy, South Florida Fair kind of look. I'm talking about.
He's almost there.
You are a Cooper trooper.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, I think Bradley Cooper would look really good. There are a couple people in Hollywood that I think could rock it, could pull it off. We'll see. All right, I got a couple random questions here for you. If you could bring back any canceled show for a 90-minute TV movie to wrap things up, which show would you choose? You're talking about like Carly's kind of rebooting. They're coming back to do some stuff. I don't feel like it was needed, but it's there.
Like The Sopranos count? I mean, technically it wasn't canceled. It just ran out. Man, I feel like you could wrap up some details with a movie and be done with that franchise. It was left so kind of unsatisfying for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I love that franchise. I would love to see a Sopranos movie and tie that whole thing up.
Right. I think you could argue that. I think that's kind of what you're looking at, where it's just like, I just felt like there could be more. Dexter is coming all the way back, but that was one of those shows where I think without them relaunching it as a series again, you could easily say, let's just take a little look into whatever happened to that serial killer.
They did this for the show Entourage at HBO, where they came out with a movie to kind of wrap it up, and it was kind of a stinker, man.
Was it?
Yeah, they could have done some better stuff with it.
Sometimes they dial it in. I think they did that with X-Files, did they not? They did the series, and then they did it by doing movies, which, you could easily do that. And the movies were, I guess, okay. They did, I think, a couple of movies. Thought if I remember right.
Did they ever end up hooking up? So I remember that was always the big thing in the news.
I think they did.
The sexual tension between Scully and whatever his name was on the show.
Mulder and Scully, yeah. Sometimes you ruin a show. You often root for that. Through the entire series, there's that sexual chemistry, and then they hook them up, and then you're like, oh, that's terrible.
I agree.
And then you hate it. You're like, oh, they never should have done
Yes,
that.
totally.
It didn't work out well. Yeah. We'll take your thoughts. Any suggestions on that? Also, what idea would you pitch to Disney for their next original movie?
Ooh.
What idea would you pitch?
The alien thing is hot right now. You should ride that pony.
You could do a more kid-friendly alien thing, and there's a whole philosophy that I won't bore you with about why we make alien movies look so horrifying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too... Well, never mind. I won't go into it. But, yeah, a kid-friendly alien movie could absolutely work.
Okay.
And that would be the new character.
Didn't they recently do a Bigfoot one? I don't know if Disney did, but I thought there was kind of a cute little family of Bigfoots or something
A
like that.
Bigfoot one would be good, but for whatever reason, I don't think it took.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I thought they had done something like that, but that would be an interesting pitch.
Yeah, if Disney does it.
Yeah, if Disney would do it, I think you could have think already what the marketing is like on Bigfoot stuff. There are a lot. My hometown, man, they're leaning in on that Bigfoot stuff. You got that shirt that you wear all the time.
Your hometown and your homeboy loves Bigfoot stuff.
I know. Yeah. That would be my pitch. I would say let's do something with the family of Bigfoots and let's get that thing going on.
Well, if I'm the CEO of Disney, greenlit.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be the pitch. Let's do a Disney movie.
What's your idea? I got aliens. You had aliens, actually. I'm the one that didn't come up with the idea. Dang it. I love both your ideas, though.
I just stole your idea.
We just stole your ideas and then left you with nothing.
We took everything you have.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. What was your first random celebrity meeting? First random celebrity meeting.
That means not at a concert. You were out and about and you happened to see a celebrity?
Yeah.
Mine is David Hasselhoff I was in New Orleans. I was working at this hotel. I was still in high school. And he came in, and the man looked to be about 10 feet tall and was wearing a black trench coat and black leather pants and black shoes. And I was like, damn, he's a tall ass man. He's scary, like almost like intimidating.
Okay.
I know nobody, maybe you'll get one person to text in, but he was a local celebrity back in the day. He was the face of Crime Stoppers here in Palm Beach County, or maybe all of South Florida. Reg Miller was his name.
All right.
I don't know if anyone remembers Reg Miller, but
what's Reg doing today?
Crime Stoppers would always come on. Like, if you know what happened to this person, please call Crime Stopper. Blah, blah. And it would always come on at midnight. And it would scare the hell out of me because they'd have the creepy music. But I also think he was a local news anchor.
Okay.
Reg Miller.
He was a Channel 25 news anchor. It says back in 1995, he got the boot.
I saw him out at a mall one time walking around and go, hey, there's Reg Miller.
And you lost your mind.
I lost my mind.
That's the best you got.
That was my first
Your
major.
first, okay.
Yeah.
That was your first major?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine was with a guy named Tom Berenger. He was in a movie called Major League, and we were in, I think it was Columbia, South Carolina, and we were at a hotel. I was with my parents, and he was out on the deck by the pool because he was filming a movie in town, and I saw him, and I was kind of like standing there. I didn't know what to do. I was going to say something to him, and he looked up at me, and he's like, kid, you're standing in my son. Move. And I was like,
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
For a kid?
Yeah.
You're there to go get an autograph or something?
Yeah. And so he was kind of jerky. And then my mom was on the elevator and she ran into a guy named Mark Harmon that had just been in a movie, Summer School.
Yes.
He played Ted Bundy.
Yeah. And she's like, I just ran into Mark Harmon. He's the nicest guy. I'm like, I just ran into Tom Bergeron. I don't even know what his name is. Tom Berenger. Yeah. I get those two confused. I'm like, he was a complete jerk. So that was my first celebrity run in. Okay. What is one food you absolutely can't eat just because of the texture?
Mushrooms. Ugh. It feels like I'm eating a dead snail. But I like them on pizza. It's weird.
Yeah, I like dead snails.
Oh, yeah, you do. That's
I
right.
do.
That's escargot.
I don't think there's anything that gets me.
Ugh.
I like it all.
Texture's big for me, man. That's why sometimes peppers can do it for me. They're too, chewy like a lace.
What is it?
Peppers.
Peppers? They're
Chewy like a lace? What does that mean?
They feel like a lace.
Like a shoelace?
Yes.
Oh, shoelace.
I don't know, dog. I'm weird.
How many shoelaces you eat?
Apparently enough to know the difference.
Yeah, I think probably the ones for me, I am not a big fan of cooked carrots. I can eat them raw.
Yes.
But cooked carrots, for some reason, it's that difference. They throw me off.
That's weird.
You're right.
I think it's because they're just soft and kind of slimy.
That's how I feel about peas. Peas, you get them, you bite the pea and this pea juice comes out of it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I got you on that.
I got to make you roasted carrots. So if you roast them in the oven with olive oil drizzle.
I've done that where they almost maintain a level of hardness.
They get a little crispy. You want them to get even a little dark on the edges. Oh, roasted carrots are fantastic.
Mama, you had me at glazed or drizzle.
Drizzle. Yeah, you can put even a little sugar too.
Oh, or well, honey?
Yeah, you could do honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got to have sugar in it for him to like it, so I just add that to anything.
Some people pointing out that they did do Bigfoot movies. They think it was DreamWorks that had done that. So
Did they do great though? I mean,
to me, it's not a household name. If I were Disney, I'd be like, hey, let's run with it. It's not like DreamWorks owns the concept of Bigfoot and they couldn't do it. I think maybe they could take it and do it better. Just a thought.
You think a Bigfoot storybook would do good for kids? I always wanted to do that.
Totally.
Okay, little kids would like Bigfoot.
Yeah, you'll sell at least 10 copies.
Well, that's going platinum here.
You'll go linoleum.
I'll go linoleum.
Yeah. Pictures are got to be a Bigfoot book for kids.
I'm sure it's all been done.
Yeah, but you can do one
Your
too.
own twist.
I mean, if anybody in this town has earned the right to write a Bigfoot book.
Yeah.
You've been screaming about
Put in the
Bigfoot
time.
for 15 years.
There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah, and somebody's saying that Alien Disney movie's already been done. It's called Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch are too, like, I'm talking about like the generic alien that we all have seen the picture of with the big eyes.
I know what
the,
you're talking about. A beloved alien that has, some fun, goofy experience. I get what you're saying.
Lilo and Stitch, I mean, Stitch is like a stuffed animal. He's like a stuffed animal. That's not the traditional picture that we have of alien.
Almost kind of a modern day E.T., but a little bit more cartoonish.
Yes.
I'm into it. Sold. I'm signing both of you.
Okay. That's great news. All right. And somebody said that Bigfoot movie is called Little Feet.
Yeah, I do know that
Little
movie.
Foot or something like that. I don't feel like they did it right. And if somebody hasn't done it right yet, you can still do it.
Did you ever see Harry and the Hendersons? That's a Bigfoot movie from the 80s, and that's about the only one that's the legit Bigfoot movie where...
But how old is that?
Oh,
it's now time for a reboot, right?
Agreed.
It's time for something new, so I think you could definitely do it. Well, talking about Disney, they got some new changes in regards to COVID and something you need to know about Disney and guns next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see us written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Well, Disney has made an announcement when it comes to COVID. They have made a bit of the move that seems to be the one that you're going to see a lot. That is probably the least controversial, and that is if you've got the vaccine, that you won't have to wear a mask. Now, are they going to require proof of this? I don't know, because they are in DeSantis' state. And I think that would probably conflict with that. So I think they're just going, okay, if you're fully vaccinated, we're going to take your word for it. I don't know that you have to show any kind of like proof, but they say that, they say they're not going to require proof of immunization. So if you have your vaccination, you don't have to wear a mask.
I love it.
So there you go. And then everybody else who's not will not wear their mask either. So
and they'll just lie and say
they're
we're
going to
vaccinated.
just lie. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. But Disney's like, hey, we're
done.
the honor system.
They're done.
Yeah, I think they do what they need to do. The numbers that I saw on it, 43% of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated. 52% have at least one dose of the vaccine. So if you go to Disney and no one has a mask on, know that only half of them are covered. The other half are lying. That's
But
where
if
the
you
numbers
got the
would say.
vaccine, what do you care?
You're right.
That's
Absolutely.
the way I look at it. I'm like, I have the vaccine, so I don't care who's vaccinated and who's not. I'm going to worry about me, and I'm good.
Yeah. Well, if you're not worried about COVID, something else to check out, guns at Disney. Kind of odd that they say that the amount of guns that they're taking from people is rising drastically.
I thought you were
People are
going
trying to bring guns in Disney?
I thought you were going to tell me Goofy was packing heat.
Maybe he should. He needs to protect himself. They say at least 20 people were arrested with guns on them at Disney in 2020 compared to just 4 arrests in 2016. And they say this year they've already arrested at least 14 people carrying concealed firearms through mid-April.
What if you have one of those concealed carry permits?
It is up to the guidance of the officer what they decide to do, because there was that one dad that tried to check into one of the Disney resorts and he had an AR-15, a whole bunch of stuff, and he had his concealed carry, and so they wound up saying, okay, that's all right. But when they found an AR-15 coming through the doors at a Disney resort, people kind of started freaking out a little bit.
It's a little aggressive.
It seems like a lot of firepower for a lovely family weekend, but I guess you never know. The world's crazy.
I mean, personal protection is important, but
Yes.
really?
You're there just chilling in the pool. You see some dude walking in.
They're saying a majority of these arrests are happening at Disney Springs, about 75%.
Huh.
Yeah, that's...
People are just trying to walk around and get busted with it?
Well, they say that until last year, Disney Springs didn't have bag checks because of its multiple entrances. They didn't worry about it with COVID and everything else. It's kind of slowed it down, and they're now really kind of checking. So they think, maybe more people aren't necessarily trying to bring guns into Disney. Not necessarily, but gun sales and concealed carry did go way up during the pandemic. So they're basically just letting you know more and more people have guns, and that includes people who either forget or think that they need to bring them to Disney.
I remember when the toilet paper crisis hit, I was seeing people on social media, they're taking away our toilet paper. They're going to try to take away our guns.
People did.
And they started buying guns.
So that's why it is. But, I just thought that was rather interesting, just the escalation that they had found and taking guns away from people that are packing heat at Disney. So, yeah. I know, right?
Fascinating.
Probably something you don't think when you're going in for all that fun.
No, I do not.
It's going down.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't really know if what Post Malone has done is very smart. Ugh, I just don't like. I don't like the concept of putting a target on your head and making yourself just such a target for a crime. I'll tell you what he did coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by OffLeaseOnly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all price thousands below retail right now at OffLeaseOnly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. OffLeaseOnly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
Aware Recovery Care is here to help you or loved ones recover from addiction to drugs and or alcohol.
in your home, in your surroundings, in your comfort zone, and on your schedule. Aware's one-of-a-kind, Yale-inspired in-home addiction treatment model helps people restore the life and home they feel slipping away with each broken promise, to themselves and to those they love. We understand the reality of addiction and how people lose much more than they ever imagined trying to prove that they can control their drinking or their drug use, or both. Aware Recovery Care works using a completely different approach to recovery. Our team of specialists treat people where they live and where their triggers live, and it's designed to achieve a full year of recovery, improving your chances for lasting health and wellness by 80%. You can get your life back. Let us help you recover where you live. To learn more, visit awarerecoverycare.com. That's awarerecoverycare.com.
Are you tired of glasses and contact lenses? Maybe it's time to look into a change in a LASIK procedure. I'd thought about it for years. I never did it because I was afraid it's gonna hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's easy. You go in and 90 seconds later, your eyes are done. They got a little bit blurry. That was the only sensation I had, and I was back to work the very next day. I went to Panu Laser Vision. The reason, because I was convinced after sitting down with Dr. Mutiella, he was the guy to do my eyes. He's performed over 50,000 LASIK procedures. He's an expert in the field. He's got state-of-the-art equipment, too. I just looked around like, you know what, I feel safe and secure here, and I made the right choice. Other great things they do is a payment plan for up to 24 months with 0 down and 0 interest. It'll work into your budget. You can get this done today, so just jump online and check out their online scheduler. Go to PanuLaser.com and make sure to mention my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, for an additional $500 off. Just go to PANNULaser.com.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
I just want to say a few words about my beautiful daughter and her lucky groom. I still remember her first steps, her first tricycle ride, and I remember when she got her first Nissan. She loved it as much as she loves, well, this Nissan sales event ad. Oh yeah, this is not your typical wedding reception, people. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Listen.
Right now, save up to $62.62 on the 2021 Nissan Titan. Hurry in and fall in love with great offers at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Stop by your local Nissan store or shop NissanUSA.com. $62.62 on purchase of 2021 Titan consists of $3,000 cash back, $22.62 Titan Chrome package savings, and $1,000 multi-package savings on SV trim only. Purchase when new dealer stock. See dealer for financing details. Package savings based on MSRP of individual options if purchased separately. Dealer sets actual price. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and important safety information. N7621.
I was so pumped yesterday. I got the call from B&T Windows and Doors. They're ready to schedule my install. I am so excited. Phase 2 of my windows are going in, switching out the old rickety ones for the new, beautiful, safe, custom-made PGT Windows and Doors. Now, PGT is just the best-selling window on the market, and B&T is the best installation team, so you win on both sides. Kevin, I know your house is completely fortified now. You gotta feel great going into hurricane season.
Yeah, we're completely ready. We've done everything that you can possibly do after having 2 doors that were suspect for years and years. So definitely feel great about that. And hey, we're doing everything that we can. And don't you want to feel like you've done everything you can to protect your family and your home?
Yeah, your family, your home, all will be safe. You'll save money on your insurance. Your power bill goes down because these windows are super energy efficient. So go online today. There's so many reasons to do this. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Families can save huge this summer with the Summer Savings Pass, offering unlimited admission through August 31st to 3 top attractions: Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. South Florida's best summer savings pass is available now at each attraction: Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. That's all 3 attractions, 3 months of fun, 1 low price. For more information, visit summersavingspass.com. That's summersavingspass.com.
At 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating, our team can recommend the right AC unit based on your needs, preferences, and budget. Call 855-1-HOUR.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Are you a nurse ready for a new challenge? TrustBridge is a nonprofit hospice care provider. Come to our job fair tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. at Embassy Suites, Palm Beach Gardens, 4350 PGA Boulevard. For more information, go to trustbridge.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't know if this is a smart thing. We just heard about another rapper having a diamond removed from his forehead that was worth a lot of money because he was worried about safety concerns. But I guess Post Malone, not so worried about safety concerns because he just added $1.6 million worth of diamonds to his teeth. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's 2 huge, like, diamond fangs, but it's like a whole diamond. It's not like a bunch of little pave diamonds. It's like 1 rock on the right, 1 giant rock on the left.
That's kind of when you have too much money.
I think I agree with you.
You have too much money. You have too many people in your life going, yeah, man, that is awesome.
That'd be a great idea.
Post your rock in everything you do and say, get diamond teeth.
You need new people around you.
Get diamond fangs.
I just worry that somebody's going to bum rush him and pop those teeth out, and you just make yourself more of a target for crime.
What, diamond teeth?
Yeah, what do I know?
I'm thinking about getting that plasma TV jacket.
Rappers get jacked all the time for their jewelry, their chains, and their watches and stuff. I don't know. Should you really add $1.6 million in diamonds to your tooth?
People are saying, too, that it can make your breath stink, too.
Really?
Well, think of it.
The grills do, yeah.
These aren't grills. No, this is real porcelain veneers that he did. These are like, these aren't the grill.
You legit could knock him out and take his teeth then.
Well, you'd have to pull the whole tooth out, but you could, yeah.
Okay, so if you were a dentist with some time and you knew the procedure.
If you were a gangster dentist.
Yeah, they wouldn't care about it. They would just, with some pliers, you'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, they would rip it out.
It's horrifying, though. I mean, I don't know. In other news, it looks like Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine are going to be teaming up to open a new public high school in Los Angeles. These 2 billionaires said, look, we want to do something cool for South LA. We want to motivate these South LA kids. We want to encourage them to be entrepreneurs and innovators and critical thinkers. And nobody's teaching them that in the basic generic school system that the way it's set up now. And he said, look, this school will be a magnet school. Transportation will be provided. It'll be amazing and could make it the coolest high school in all of America.
That's great. Yeah, I think they've been actively doing stuff. I think they had done a school that they have named after them at USC that is something similar. So they've both been investing in the future and education and doing some good stuff together. That beats money they got.
Good for them. I mean, going into a community like South LA, maybe that doesn't get as much love as some other communities, and really helping is awesome. Britney Spears has a court date coming up, June 23rd, which is next Wednesday. And a lot of people, like myself, have been very curious about how this is going to go down because apparently Britney wants to tell the judge to remove her father father from the conservatorship. We now know how it's going to happen. I guess all parties will be scheduled to appear remotely, which means they'll do the court case. The judge will be there. Everybody will be there. I guess her dad will be there and she'll be there. But everybody's going to be on like a Zoom situation.
Okay.
Kind of crazy. But yeah, expect Britney to try to get her dad removed from the case entirely. And she'll speak, they say.
Britney will talk.
They'll let her speak? That's nice.
Wow.
Well, usually the lawyers speak for her, but it'll be exciting to hear her actually speak on this highly contested and talked about and all over social media conservatorship.
Okay.
And finally here, Joe Exotic is coming out with a pot line.
Speaking of mullets, we didn't even talk about he had a mullet.
He
But he had a
did.
terrible looking mullet. He's not helping
he's-
mullets come back.
He's what not to do.
Yeah, he's not
He's
the
not helping anything.
He's not the argument you bring up for mullets could be making a comeback.
They have launched Joe Exotic Cannabis. So he's working deals even behind bars. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm with Kevin. I'm so
All right.
over Joe
Yeah,
Exotic.
he had his time.
He had his time.
Yeah.
In fact, it went a little too long.
Yeah.
Oh no, TMC still covers
They
him.
lo-
So
you'll
if they
see
cover
another-
him, I cover him.
You'll see another Tiger King documentary. Whether he's in jail or not, I think you'll see another one.
Mm-hmm. All right, our birthdays today. Neil Patrick Harris is turning 48 years old today. How I Met Your Mom. Also, way back in the day, he had a show called Doogie Howser. That's where he got his start. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre's Bud, turning 52 today. Courtney Cox is 57. Helen Hunt is 58. And Leah Remini turns 51 today. Happy birthday to them. Also, a shout out to Kelly at the City of Stewart Police Department. We listen every single day to you guys. Love you so much. That's from Christina.
Nice.
Also, happy birthday to Michael from Laura. We got Barbara Sue Allen, 60th birthday, longtime listener from Richard Brooke, Courtney, Nicholas, Lindsay, and their spouses, and 8 wonderful grandchildren.
Aw.
I love it.
We got a 5th birthday to my princess Kylie, starting kindergarten this year and growing up so fast. Love you, baby goose. Love mommy, daddy, and Bubba. And there is a photo of the cutie pie right there on KVJ TV with her unicorn shirt on.
That's awesome.
That is great. Love when you send the photos too, so we can show them on KVJ TV. On YouTube, you can watch the KVJ show always. Okay, I believe it's about time for Camp KVJ. If you want to get your kids out and about, good thing to do. We got some really awesome tickets for you. And this is a great week to jump on it because we're going to give you a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and passes for unlimited admission to Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami.
Ooh, doggy, that's a good one.
Oh, it is a great pack there. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Give you the hookup as we do every single weekday during the summer for Camp KVJ. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I guess we had a family meeting at the Sinicki's last night, and this had to do with the hamster. So is the hamster going to be happening or not? There was a vote that happened, and some information went down. We'll let you know what it is next here on the KVJ Show.
You know I got your number all night. I'm always on your team, I got your back, alright. Taking those losses if it treats you right. I wanna put you into the spotlight. If the world would only know what you've been holding back. Heart attacks every night. Oh, you know it's not right. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I'll follow you way down to your deepest low. I'll always be around, wherever life takes you. tough love. She live a life hand in a tight glove. I wish that I could fix it for you. But instead I'll be right here coming through.
Well, Virginia's son Rocco would like a pet, but because of allergies, dogs, cats, out of the question. So the hamster was the thing that was being discussed. And really kind of what came up in the conversation is, what is a good pet for a kid that's 5 years old? What should you do? Because it seemed like almost every pet that we kind of brought up had its own little issues. So what do you want to get? Now, we got a couple different conversations that are going on here and some emails. Hedgehog and why you do or don't want to get that as well. What happened last night? Because you sat the family down, Virginia, and you had a family vote about getting the hamster.
Rocco put on a dress shirt and called a family meeting.
Okay.
And he wanted everybody to be able to speak their mind, including himself. He wanted to speak his mind and give his pitch for his hamster.
Well, it was his meeting.
It was his meeting. He called the meeting. And Magnolia was just confused. She didn't understand why she was there.
She don't have time for this.
No. She's like, I gotta go.
There's a
I'm
big
16.
there's a
Like,
banger party coming up.
my friends, they're outside. So he put it out on the table that he wanted to get the hamster and keep it in his room, and he wanted to be in charge of the hamster and take care of the hamster.
Okay.
But then Panda brought some interesting information that I didn't even know.
Okay.
I guess Panda has a hamster history.
Oh, he does. Okay.
I didn't realize that Panda grew up with hamsters, guinea pigs, bunnies. He had all the furry rodents.
Okay.
And so he started spitting some knowledge and added a whole new dimension to the meeting that Rocco hadn't thought about, which was that hamsters and guinea pigs stink.
They
Right,
do.
they do,
We talked
yeah.
about that a little bit yesterday. Their cages can. You got to be diligent with how you clean.
I'm not cleaning it.
Well, I know that. And I'm sure Rocco will clean it every day.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is going to be a problem after a week of having the hamster. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it now. A week after. Kev, nah, Rocco won't clean the hamster cage.
Oh, my whole house smells like hamster dookie.
Oh, Kev. Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it's going to be pleasant.
Yeah, I'm calling 7 days into this hamster run. We're going to have hamster drama, dilemmas.
Somehow the hamster gets accidentally released.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you know what? Don't get a hand. Just, you know what? I don't think the Sinickies need a pet.
well, people were suggesting other things. Chinchilla's hedgehog was one that had come up, and I got a couple of warning emails here about hedgehogs. If you're thinking about doing that in place of a hamster or gerbil or anything else.
I mentioned a hedgehog last night, and Panda scoffed.
I mean, it's a living thing, so you gotta, look after it and take care of it. So you have to keep in mind, is Rocco going to do that, or are you going to do that?
Well, here's what you got to know about the hedgehog if you're thinking about doing that. Alona sent an email, and she said they are nocturnal animals, so they run on the wheel all night long.
Oh, damn.
They also require to be held for at least an hour a day, and if you don't, they become very antisocial and won't enjoy being held and will just ball up when you try to hold them. Also, I would have to clean out the massive cage at least once a week. They're very cute and fun pets to have, but require way more than I expected.
So we're not getting a hedgehog. That's off the list.
Warning email 1. Warning email 2 says, do not get a hedgehog. My daughter got one this year, and as cute as it was, they grow quickly. But that's not the bad part. Apparently, they can become stressed and their eyeballs pop out of its socket.
What?
We had to call several vets to find one that could deal with the issue and finally found one that wanted to either perform a $1,200 surgery or treat it with meds. So don't put yourself and Rocco through this kind of drama. My daughter was heartbroken, and so was my wallet. Love your show.
I do feel like Rocco would be able to handle this thing with the eyeball popping, right?
I mean, the thing gets stressed and its eyeballs come out?
So again, we're not getting a hedgehog.
Good Lord. Wow. Okay.
That's too stressful.
That's very stressful.
You know, how about this? Let's get Rocco some sea monkeys.
There you go. So it's not a bad idea. All right, well, if you're looking to keep your kid distracted this summer, Camp KVJ is a way to do it. We got tons of tickets, 4-pack for the Rapids Water Park. Plus, this is amazing. You also will get passes for unlimited admission to Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami. Go see Ron McGill and the crew there, and Aurora is on here from Miami. Hello, Aurora.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. I guess you've got a couple grandkids that you think these tickets would be great for?
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Aww.
How old are the grandkids?
6 and 9.
Perfect. Yes, they will love all of this goodies.
Yeah, that's really cool. What a great grandma you are, Aurora.
Thank you so much. Oh, my God. I'm so happy. I can't wait to tell them.
Oh, that's cool.
Aww.
Yeah. All right, you can do that. Be a good parent or grandparent. Tomorrow, another round of Camp KVJ is going to be coming up. All right, well, what do you think about this email we got? This person says, I was at my best friend's wedding recently when I ran into the bride with champagne in hand in the hallway outside the bathroom. She thanked me for coming to her wedding and then leaned in and kissed me. I pushed her right away, and then she asked me if I didn't find her attractive. I'm like, wait, what? I said, you just got married to my best friend, and this is completely inappropriate, and then I walked away. Now, maybe she had too much champagne, but I feel really guilty holding on to this information from my best friend. It's now been a few weeks, and I feel like I need to let my best friend know what his new wife has done. Would you? What if he ever finds out that this happened and then knows I never told him?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, for me,
this is a mess.
That would be tough for me to sit on that kind of information. That's so over the top and inappropriate. Yeah. Of course I'm going to tell my boy that.
So far, yeah, I think you got to. When you're talking about best friend, we oftentimes talk about what happens, how close are you to the person. We're talking best friends here. And we're also talking about, at this moment, really, you haven't done anything wrong. You got to say, okay, look, I didn't do anything to invite this situation. I should not be in any kind of trouble, and I should not have a relationship in jeopardy because of what his new wife decided to do.
But sometimes the messenger gets killed for the message.
Well, so be it. You know what, though? You go to bed at night knowing you did the right thing. You're telling your best friend, look, your wife made a pass on me on your wedding day, and it weirded me out. She's the one that did something wrong, so why do you have to suck it up and be quiet about it? No.
I agree. Because you know what? It's about your conscience. He's sending this email a couple weeks later because his conscience is bothering him. Relieve yourself of your conscience. Let your best friend know and say, do with it what you want. If nothing happens, you stay happily married. I still love you and support you. It's all good.
What if she denies that it happened and then they both turn on you?
You run that risk, and that is something that can legit happen.
Yeah, because obviously, if she's willing to put her whore mouth on you just moments after she's gotten married,
I'm sure she'll deny it.
She's probably a liar.
She's definitely a liar. Oh,
but
she'll lie.
She gonna spin it on you, and then you might just not have a friend anymore.
Sometimes when your best friend gets married, that's their new life, and that might cost you a friendship. That's just what happens when marriages happen.
But here's the alternative. Now you're going to go hang out with them as a couple, and you know this information about
I don't think you're going to be able to hang out with them either way.
So that's why you tell the truth, and you go, look, this is what happened, and let the gods figure it all out. Throw it out there and be honest and see what happens.
You make the right steps.
Yeah.
The rest is the chips are going to fall how they're going to fall. That's out of your control, but at least you're doing what you should be doing.
Well, I'm thinking maybe Denny's or a Bigfoot. If their girl hit on me, I'm not going to tell them about that. Of course I'm going to tell them about that.
Feels like the right move.
You have to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But then you possibly lose Denny's or Bigfoot. Damn.
If that's what happens, that's what happens.
Yeah,
I don't want
your two best buddies.
I know, but I don't want to be around their weird wife trying to hit on, kiss me. Like you said it. You said it earlier.
All right. Any other thoughts on that, or you got your own drama you want to bring to us? Mail at kvjshow.com, or you can always call or text 877-979-WRMF. Saw this interesting thread on Reddit. What the movies get wrong about prison. You often see prison shows and what goes on there, and they all seem to use the same type of analogies that always happen. You know, everybody's tough, everybody's macho. You got to try not to get either beaten to death or some unwanted loving.
You got to punch the biggest guy there to
Right.
send a message to everybody.
Or just change your philosophy on the loving.
Well, it's interesting stuff that they put on Reddit from people who have actually been in the big house. What do they have to say that you need to get right about prison that movies don't next?
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. We have a couple of accidents to watch for this morning in Broward County. Starting on the Turnpike southbound, right at Hollywood Boulevard, we have an accident blocking a right lane. Plus, on your surface streets, watch for a crash tying you up on Oakland Park Boulevard. This one eastbound at Rock Island Road, a right lane block there as well. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Massage therapists at Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
I love my new garage door opener. It is so quiet. It is so amazing compared to the old one that was on there, rickety and loud. Precision Garage Door Service, they are the best. They really do show up on time, on point. They look good. They're a pleasure to do business with. They're so professional. Go online. If you need anything with your garage door, maybe you just need a little maintenance. Maybe you need your springs tightened up. Maybe you need a complete overhaul. It doesn't matter what you need, Precision Garage Door can do it and do it well. Thousands of 5-star reviews. Go online today, flgaragedoor.com. That's flgaragedoor.com.
You can arrive at payday with life and drive because Direct Auto can save you cash. With savings up to 25%, visit directauto.com for a quote and keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big 3 carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big 3 and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the Savings Challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
Johnny, what are you looking at with those binoculars?
Jimmy, they're coming.
Who's coming?
Arrigo, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat customers. They're coming from all directions. I see them coming from Vero Beach, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, Lake Worth, Delray, everywhere.
Give me the binoculars. Let me look. Yep, they're coming to Arrigo for the biggest selection.
And for the lowest prices.
You better get busy marking down all 2,500 vehicles.
I'm going to need more than this one marker then.
Hurry into Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer. During Jeep Freedom Days, get new Grand Cherokees from $259 a month, Cherokees from only $249 a month, or 0% financing is available. Or lease new Ram 1500s from $249 per month during the Ram Spotlight Sales Event.
Shop now at ArrigoWestPalm.com
and ArrigoFortPierce.com
for the lowest prices
and the biggest selection.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce.
Jimmy, I gotta get some more markers.
Okay, hurry, Johnny. I see more Arrigo customers coming from Jupiter.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
How's it going, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I do a majority of my shopping at Walmart. I find myself there 2 to 3 times a week sometimes, but I never really got my beef from Walmart. In fact, people are hesitant when buying beef from Walmart, so Walmart teamed up with Bob McLaren and a select group of ranchers to provide America with some of the best Black Angus beef they could find, and that's McLaren Farms USDA Choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the most marbled, juicy, tender steaks I've ever had. So next time you're getting all of your supplies ready for a cookout, make it a one-stop shop at Walmart. Maybe you're cooking ribs, maybe filet mignon, maybe you're just looking for a big T-bone steak. McLaren Farms is the best USDA Choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. So whether you're grilling this weekend, having friends over, or just hang with the family, stop by Walmart and get some McLaren Farms USDA Choice Black Angus beef, only at Walmart.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue. A real stripped down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Wanna chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
It's time to spread your wings and your fins. It's time to breathe the air. Dance in the streets. Excite your senses from day to night. It's time to see the world again. SeaWorld. Right now, save up to $50 on tickets. Restrictions apply.
My dentist has been my dentist now for over 20 years, and I just trust the team at Weinberg Dentistry. They do it all. They do everything like checkups, cleanings. They do everything to give you that clean, healthy, beautiful smile. But on top of that, they are also the place where you can go for one-stop crowns. Yeah, if you have to get a crown, their technology is so amazing at Weinberg Dentistry. They get a 3D image of the affected tooth, and then they create the new tooth right there in the same visit. Boom. No need for a second appointment to come back and have that restoration placed in place. Nope. All done in one visit with Weinberg Dentistry. Easy to find them right there on Flagler Drive in West Palm Beach, on US 1 in Juno Beach. And for a limited time, it's only $149 for your complete exam, x-rays, and cleaning. That's a new patient special. Find out more details at CustomSmileDesigns.com.
You can do this. You can stop looking in the rear view. You can arrive at payday with life and drive, ready to accelerate. Because Direct Auto can save you cash. With savings up to 25%, so there's more cash in your pocket. You can do this. Call, click, or come in. Visit directauto.com for a quote. And keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock, all thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid to upper 70s, a few passing showers for the morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a mix of sun and clouds, and a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International. For kids in poverty around the world, things are still desperate. Join Compassion International with your one-time $40 gift to provide a COVID relief kit to a family in poverty. Text the word GIVE to 83393. That's GIVE to 83393.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, if you haven't yet, download the free 97.9 WRMF app. It is a cool, easy way to listen to our show live. There's a lot of interactive things you're going to be able to do, from getting anything from text, messages, audio clips, videos right to us here on the KVJ show that we can then use and have you be a part of the show. Plus, you can win really cool things when you register and start listening. We got front row tickets to the Jonas Brothers at I Think Financial Amphitheater, and AirPods we're giving away in the month of June from Columbia Records. So go download it for free, start listening, win some cool stuff, and interact with the KVJ show, and get all of our podcasts too right there on demand.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I never want to be there, but I'm fascinated by it. Prison. There are so many shows and movies that have prison footage in it. And so it's built up in our minds exactly what prison is going to be like.
Yeah, I already got my nickname in prison, Bones. You don't mess with Bones.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them.
Or boned, as a lot of people in prison will call them.
Yeah, you're going to be boned.
Yeah.
I thought Bones, it sounded tough, but boned, I might be popular.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to love you.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
Well, there's a lot of things that the movies and TV shows have conditioned us to believe about prison. And so they went on Reddit, and people who've actually been incarcerated shared what the movies and TV shows are getting wrong about being in jail or prison. One is the food actually looks really good on TV and movies compared to what it actually looks like.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's worse in real life.
They say it practically looks like pastel Play-Doh and mash.
Oh.
Is that every day? Is it? I
Yeah.
wonder, do they change up the recipes? Is it a different menu every day, or is it just, you're getting the
There's
gruel?
no menu.
You can't even really tell what it is. They said just basically it sounds like it's slop every single day.
And when I say menu, I mean maybe there's just a thing where you get A or B. There's 2 or 3 choices, but it sounds like it's just eat what you get.
I don't know. I think you get a tray with what's on it, and there's no choices.
Because you're right. In the movies, they're going down I'll take some of those mashed potatoes. I'll take a couple of those biscuits.
Yeah, it looks like a cafeteria.
It does look like a cafeteria.
Apparently, the food's not that good.
It's not a Piccadilly.
That's what they're saying on Reddit. They also said that the one thing that movies can't replicate about a jail is the smell. The stench is atrocious. It's something between bad body odor and garbage, along with insufficient ventilation and something else, and it's truly disgusting.
Oh,
man.
That would be tough. Can you imagine just living in that funk?
And then you have to go, and all you can eat is the gruel they're throwing at you.
Oh.
They say most of the inmates just want to do their time and go home. Not a lot of them are really even trying to act out or misbehave for whatever reason. That whole good behavior time off their sentence is like gold to them, and they count the days. So they're like, look, I'm just not going to interact. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm just doing my time and trying to get out.
But what happens if a Bones goes to prison and gets institutionalized? What happens then?
Institutionalized meaning they want to just stay?
They like it there. They run the place. They have purpose there.
Bones ain't running nothing.
Well, the one thing that they had said about this, and this probably gives you an interesting light to it, they say, most of the inmates in jail or prison really aren't hardened criminals. They simply made a mistake or they came from a bad situation, and they're genuinely trying to assimilate back into society. And they say some of these guys actually are really smart, and they would have great jobs if they hadn't gotten sidetracked by drugs or gangs.
Of course, I mean, anyone that thinks that everybody in prison's dumb, well, they're dumb to think that. Of course, there's going to be variety of all types of people.
Well, all
there.
you see in the movies and TV shows is guys walking around with their chest puffed out, or ladies, and they're just trying to cause fights and problems and this and that, and they're saying that's not really the case. Most of these people aren't really that hardened or that badass. They're just trying to do their time and get out.
Okay.
What about the love making that happens in the movies?
Bones is so curious about prison sex.
Bones is curious about it all.
Yeah. They said on those terms, there are typically few actual gay men in prison who want to bottom, so it is very rare for straight men to be sexually abused unless that sexual abuse is some kind of revenge or punishment.
To send a message to... Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And they say that dropping the soap will not get you immediately taken from behind. So that apparently is not necessarily true.
Okay.
But somehow Bones is going to cross the wrong guy that wants to
It sounds like he
punish
wants
him.
to.
Bones is very curious.
Yeah.
Bones runs this joint. That's all I'm saying.
Uh-huh. The other things that people were saying on Reddit that are truth about real-life prisons, inmates love to work. It helps to kill the boredom, and they say that when fights do break out, it's often over jobs.
I can see that. Why? Who wants to die in a cell? And if you have a 8-year sentence, you want to probably be active.
Yeah, so having a cool job is something every day. It gives you purpose and something to do, and the time flies by a lot more because that's all you're doing is just trying to kill time.
Oh yeah, Bones is gonna run the license plate section. We make license plates, but Bones runs it.
Oh, he does, huh? Okay. A couple other things they said. The jail was smoke-free, and you only got a smoke break twice a day. That'd be tough if you had a nicotine habit to try to kick.
That's really, I'm surprised. I thought you're allowed to smoke as much as you want in prison.
Whenever you're in the yard, I thought you could smoke.
Yeah, when you know.
It's only twice a day. That's what they said on Reddit. And it's smoke-free inside. You can't just sit in your cell and smoke all day.
Well, if it was on Reddit, it's got to be true.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody can confirm or deny this stuff. Is that true or not? And they say drugs are crazy easy to get in prison.
Really?
So you can't smoke, but you can do the cane, and I guess they're doing that so in secrecy.
I would imagine.
Yeah, because if you're smoking, you're out.
The guards can't see you with it.
I think it's a lot easier to hide drugs than it is smoking. Smoking, you smell.
There was a serial killer that was in prison, and some footage got released to the public. It was secret footage. Someone was filming it, and it was Richard Speck. He was doing all kinds of drugs and was bragging on the camera about how he was having a great time in prison, doing all the drugs he wanted. But he got pimped out, though. Somebody in prison took Richard Speck, and they became his, for lack of a better term, bitch. But he was doing all the drugs, and people were mad because the drugs were going in so easily. And to Kevin's point, then it happens a lot.
Yeah, on the smoking thing, somebody texted and said, yeah, you cannot smoke in prison in Florida anymore.
So, even on the yard?
I don't know about the yard, but it said you used to be able to smoke, and they even used to sell cigarettes in the canteen, but that doesn't happen anymore, I guess.
I mean, me and Virginia know about the yard. The yard's for two things, smoking and shanking.
Yeah, Bones over here, a.k.a. Pincushion.
Pincushion.
So how do they get the drugs in? Is it strictly through the butt?
Most
I mean,
likely.
That is the best delivery system.
But I thought you had to always like strip naked, then you had to squat and cough.
So maybe, okay, if Bones had Virginia as my piece on the outside, would Virginia come in, visit with Bones, and then have some stuff
in a cutout Bible? I'm gonna get one of them cutout Bibles.
And you bring me a long, long sandwich and put a little saw in there so I can cut the bars open.
Yeah, so there's some interesting stuff, from the food to the smell in there to not being able to smoke. I did not know. And apparently there is a difference between jail and prison. So you will see two different standards.
Uh-oh, people are saying the guards bring in the drugs.
Wow.
Yeah, I've kind of heard that too.
Dang.
Yeah.
I hear the guards sometimes, they will, they'll have a sexual relationship with some of the prisoners.
Why is everything you have to do with gay relationships?
Bones is hoping.
Well, no, I'm saying guy or girl.
Because Bones also has a man in uniform fetish.
Yes.
And so Bones wants to be taken
we
by a
could get you
guard.
probably a couple weekends in jail if that's where you want to go.
You guys are misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm saying guy, girl, 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 guy, girl, 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 guy. All kinds of...
So you want a female guard to take you, Bones?
Well...
Why are you here in prison? I'm all about the sex. Yeah.
I'm only here for the lovin'.
Only here for one reason. You know what it is. All right, anything to add to the conversation? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text into the KVJ show.
Walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind. I get so lost inside your eyes. You believe in. You don't have to say love.
get somebody on here for Denny's or Animal coming up, 877-979-WRMF. If you're an animal enthusiast, you need to jump on, play along. 877-979-9763. We're talking about what the movies get wrong about prison. People confessing on Reddit, different stuff. The smell, terrible. Prison love, not as bad as you might think that they make it in the movies, to the disappointment of Boned.
Some people don't think it sounds bad.
I know.
Boned. Yeah, he's a name change.
Yes.
Boned is hyped.
Yes. And an interesting revelation about no smoking in prison. And Nate said, why? That doesn't make sense. Somebody had texted in and said that it had to do with healthcare costs. That it was driving up healthcare costs for prison inmates. And they said, oh, yeah, this is not supposed to be fun. Like, this isn't about your enjoyment and recreation. So just no more smoking. And we'll cut down on healthcare costs and we'll save taxpayers money.
That makes sense, yeah.
Is there a rule for... how would I say this?
More sex questions?
Yeah, you know what, Bones?
Yeah.
I'll take a break. I'll take a break. I'll take a break.
Still very curious.
Hashtag jailed and horny.
Mm-hmm. And the drugs apparently are coming in through other inmates, also people that come to visit, and oftentimes it slides by a guard who's been paid off.
Oh, yeah. Hole in the Bible, I told you.
Yeah. And I guess in prison, a flip phone is worth about $500.
Wow.
What's a pack of ciggy worth, I wonder? Is that considered a $10 bill in the clink or in the hole?
Well, they said if they catch you with cigarettes, they will strip you naked and throw you into isolation.
Bones gonna like that.
Yeah.
Don't threaten him with a good time in the briar patch.
You talk about stripping down Bones. He's into it.
He loves it. He asks you to take your time.
Yeah, so apparently they're very strict on the smoking now. So.
Someone said in the chat room that John Oliver did a special about how hot prisons are, and not as in, oh man, this is so hot, I'm into this.
Like warm.
It's legit hot in
Sweaty.
prisons.
Yeah, I would imagine so. You know, somebody had said my sister is the head social worker of prison treatment in Tennessee, and she constantly comments how terrible the living conditions are and how poorly we treat inmates.
Wow.
So it is definitely a place you don't want to go.
That must be a tough job.
Yeah,
she's like the counselor at prison.
Who would have thought? You commit a crime and go to prison, and it sucks.
I know, right?
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. All right, we got April on here from Okeechobee to play a round of Denny's or Animal. Hello, April.
Good morning, guys.
How are you today?
I'm good. It's Tuesday, I'm getting there, hanging in there.
Yeah. Today we kind of power up and kind of get back into the work week. I hear yesterday's a mulligan. So let's see how awake you are here today. We're going to throw a little challenge at you with Denny's or Animal. We've got some scenes here from the Great Wildlife. You just got to tell us if it is a real scene or if Denny's recreated this. There was a big story that we had yesterday in the Whacked Out News about this lobster fisherman that was diving when a baby whale scooped him up in his mouth and then spit him out when he got to the surface. So here we have other audio of a whale capsizing a small boat. What do you think about this? Is this Denny's or Animal here? What do you think from this audio, April?
Oh, man, what a lovely boat this thing is.
Oh, my God. Whoa. Yeah. You can hear that. That's whale laughter. That is whale laughter there.
It sounded so authentic.
I mean, that really sounded like a scene from a movie.
Yes.
It was pretty good.
What do you think about that, April? Did we capture a real dramatic scene, or is that just Denny's and somebody else?
Man, you guys are really starting this one out hard. Oh.
I know, right?
I'm going to say Denny's on that one.
Gonna go with Denny's on that one. You are correct.
Yay.
It's tough.
Yeah, that one was Denny's there. He, by the way, has a really good whale. I didn't know if you guys noticed this, but I was
on point.
Yeah, I was very impressed with this whale. Here's one for you, Virginia. This is what it would sound like if you get a hamster. This is a hamster running in a plastic wheel.
Oh, this is, things to come.
Very topical, this Denny's.
Yeah, he is. Okay, what do you think about this? Is this Denny's or animal? Hear how fast that thing is?
Sounds sneakers.
That's your life, bro.
That's what you're going to be hearing all night long if you get a hamster.
Sound like little Nikes.
Yes, little feet. What do you think about that, April? Is that Denny's or animal?
Oh, we're going to go Denny's on that one as well.
Yeah, that one.
Yay!
Is Denny's. Yeah.
She's killing it.
Yeah, she is. She's on fire here today. We can't fool April. All right, one more to challenge you here. Denny's or animal? We've got chimpanzees playing rough, and they do. Whoa, my goodness.
That could be me and Denny's doing that together.
I know y'all like to play rough.
That's what we sound like.
Yeah. What do you think about that one, April? Is that Denny's or animal?
Wow, I think Denny's is getting pretty good with his sounds, but I think I'm going to go animal on that one.
Okay, yeah, he's good. He's just not that good.
That's
Not
next
that good.
level.
April, you got a perfect score today. Congratulations.
Yay, thank you so much,
Yeah,
guys.
right now. You're definitely an animal lover.
She killed
Nice
it.
work there. Yeah, that's bragging rights to all your friends.
We don't give out prizes for that bit, do we?
We need to.
Do we? I don't.
Do we? All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, we got your emails for Am I the Jerk? We got somebody who wants to know if they're the jerk for asking their hairstylist to stop talking.
Ooh, that's heavy.
Yes.
I don't know if I would get rude with the person that close to my ear with the scissors.
But have you ever had that where someone they'll keep stopping to stop cutting a talk?
Totally.
And then it takes an hour and a half.
Totally.
So are you a jerk or not? If you do that, we will discuss coming up here on the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. We have a couple of accidents to watch for this morning in Broward County. Starting on the Turnpike southbound, right at Hollywood Boulevard, we have an accident blocking a right lane. Plus, on your surface streets, watch for a crash tying you up on Oakland Park Boulevard. This one eastbound at Rock Island Road, a right lane block there as well. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
You can arrive at payday with life and drive because Direct Auto can save you cash with savings up to 25%. Visit directauto.com for a quote and keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
It really is amazing how your confidence goes through the roof when you feel good about your hair. And Hair Club is doing it for people of all ages, all ethnicities, all different kinds of genders as well. If you got any kind of level of hair loss, start your hair journey out. You could be in your 20s like I was. Hair Club is there for you with solutions. They got hundreds of different combinations to regrow, replace, and restore your hair. So go on and reach out to them today and save 10% on select Hair Club solutions when you go hairclub.com/KVJ. That's hairclub.com/KVJ. And do what I did and check out all the Father's Day specials they got online right now. hairclub.com/KVJ.
With Dunkin' Go-Tos, you can get a great deal on two of your favorites, like 2 egg and cheese wraps for $2, 2 sausage egg and cheese wraps for $3, 2 bagels with cream cheese spread for $4, and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $6. These deals pretty much prove you can never have too much of a good thing. Head to Dunkin' now for Dunkin' Go-Tos. A great deal for $2, $3, $4, or $6. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. No substitutions, exclusions apply. Participation may vary. Must buy two.
If you've thought about getting a beautiful piece of jewelry, this is the way you're going to do it and be so happy you did. Diamonds Direct is celebrating the summer with a spectacular offer. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything and everything in the store. And they've got so many cool things. Upgrade your diamond you have. Maybe you've always thought about doing that. Do it now and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Splurge on a necklace. Splurge on earrings. Pick any item and you get 0 interest financing for 5 years. This is a deal. It's the smartest and easiest way to buy, and you're going to love Diamonds Direct too because they give you a diamond education. They teach you about why it's the better way to buy a diamond. They show you how the difference in price when you go to other stores and what you get, and they break it down for you. They share the diamond secrets, and I love that. It's an incredible opportunity for a limited time. 5 years, 0 interest financing, only going on at Diamonds Direct in Boca behind the Town Center Mall.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 6, only settle when it's the right decision. We try cases all the time, but the truth is, most cases settle. With our lawyers on your side, the insurance company knows if they don't make a fair offer, then we will see them in court. Our experience will assist you in deciding whether to accept an offer or go to trial, and our advice will help you make the right decision. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big 3 carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big 3 and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on Root Metrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
It's not easy getting older, but if you make good decisions, you can do it the best way possible. One great decision is hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging. I had no idea when I was in my early 30s that you could even really lose hormones or what they were all about, but it makes sense. You think about your teens, your 20s, and you had a lot more energy. It was easier to go out and pull an all-nighter and rebound the very next day. Try doing that in your 30s or your 40s. It gets a lot tougher. Hormones have a lot to do with that. They're what gave us the energy. They are also the reason why we're able to have a better looking physique. Lean muscle's a big part of that. So as you lose hormones, you start to lose the lean muscle. Fat starts to creep in, your body changes, so does your energy. So you balance out your hormones. You get the lean muscle back. Here comes the energy immediately, better looking physique, ultimately more confidence, and a better sense of wellness. And the cool thing, your insurance might just pick up the cost of your treatment, so you got nothing to lose, everything to gain. So jump online today and go where I go, WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Sweating a broken AC? There's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
You can do this. You can stop looking in the rear view. You can arrive at payday with life and drive, ready to accelerate. Because Direct Auto can save you cash. With savings up to 25%, so there's more cash in your pocket. You can do this. Call, click, or come in. Visit directauto.com for a quote. And keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
If you want a great car and you want a great car buying experience, you've got to go to Off Lease Only. I love the fact that they have the largest selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans And fresh inventory is arriving daily. So go online, check out their inventory, financing available for good and bad credit, and then just be peaceful when you go in there to buy your car because it's no stressful negotiations, no haggling, no hidden fees. It's the way you're going to love buying your next car. Offleaseonly.com.
Sheila, we need to set up Johnson's quarterly review.
Janowski Investments keeps portfolios profitable, but a double client base calls for double the advisors.
Hello. Hi, Janet. I'm so sorry. Pulling up your portfolio right now. Give me a sec.
Indeed can help them hire the people they need.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We're all trying to find the new normal this summer. Thankfully, Daily Harvest is the one thing I don't have to overthink while figuring out how to get back on track. Daily Harvest delivers delicious food built on organic fruits and vegetables right to my door. Whole ingredients, zero preservatives, no added sugar, no artificial anything. Keep at least one thing simple this summer with Daily Harvest. Get started today at dailyharvest.com/radio. That's dailyharvest.com/radio.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like yet another one of those crazy intruders got over the wall at Kendall Jenner's house. Now, this guy tried to come in the front through the guard gate, and the guard was like, wait a minute, I've seen you here before.
Okay.
You're on a list, dude. You're not getting in. And he was like, oh, okay, all right, see you later. He turned around to go leave and then just did a beeline for the wall. As he was going over the wall, he cut himself, so he's bleeding profusely all over her yard. Luckily, she was not home at the time, and police did apprehend the guy. But I guess this happens like 2 or 3 times a week. Somebody's trying to get at the Kardashians or the Jenners or both.
Planted story.
Uh-huh.
You're not believing it.
Not buying it.
Gotta keep your name out there.
You know, they don't have a show right now, so the show is now the news and the media.
Monica Lewinsky just inked a production deal with a big company, 20th Century Fox. I guess she worked on the impeachment program, American Crime Story, all about Bill Clinton. She helped on that one because she has a little bit of inside information on that one. I guess they were impressed with her work on that project, so they have given her a production deal with 20th Century Fox Television.
I'm sure Billy's real pumped.
He's like pissed. No,
Yeah.
please don't help her. I want her to stop talking, not keep talking. And finally here, have you seen Ellen DeGeneres' show? I guess her DJ is now hosting it for her.
Oh, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, the guy that normally is her DJ and is like dancing around with her. I forgot the cat's name. He's really funny. He's awesome. He's now hosting it.
He's hosting.
And Ellen, they say, was spotted leaving a store in Montecito. Looked like she'd been crying. So I don't know what's going on over there.
Sometimes it's okay just to go away and go on an island for a little bit. You have so much money.
Yeah, you really do have so much money. You don't need to be walking around Montecito looking like you've been crying.
I'm not saying you can't try to come back. It just might not be the right time for you right now. If you're walking out of Montecito stores crying and the DJ's taking it'd be like Denny's takes over Kevin's job. Then we see Kevin walking out of Publix with some wings crying.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Look, even the mighty can fall. They got Ellen. They can get anybody.
Yeah, they can.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, am I the jerk? We got a ton of emails. People wanting to know. The first one we got for you. Am I the jerk for asking my hairstylist to stop talking? We'll get to that and more next on the KVJ show.
You shut it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Calm me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart, those bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Ellen's producer name is Twitch, and actually transitioned from being her DJ to her producer because I guess they admitted his equipment was fake anyway, which I guess you could do with any DJ that's out there. I wonder how many other DJs are just faking it.
Twitch. Yeah, I follow him on TikTok.
Okay.
He and his wife make the best dancing videos. They're
they do?
really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
him.
Well, his name's Twitch. Should be able to move. Got a whole bunch of emails here for Am I the Jerk? Sorry, trying to get through these, but I'm getting more in the inbox than I can get to.
There's a lot of jerks out there, Kevin.
Well, I think just a lot of people, we kind of do our own things. We're like going, okay, how big of an a-hole am I by doing this? Is it a big deal, or is it like, can people be like, no, you're all right, don't worry about it? Because people love to tell you when you're being a jerk.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, yeah, thanks. So this email says, am I the jerk for asking my hairstylist to stop talking? Says, I recently got a new hairstylist, and like her, I like her, but she's just really chatty. So the last time I went to her, she was talking nonstop. And about 15 minutes in, I said, hey, do you mind just cutting my hair? I really don't feel like talking today. And she seemed a little taken aback, but did as I asked. Well, the thing is, I had a long day at work, and I didn't feel like talking to anyone, let alone somebody I barely know. I told my husband. He said, wow, that's rude, and thinks I need to go back and apologize to her. I say that if I'm paying for a service like having my hair styled or getting my nails done or even getting a massage, I shouldn't have to carry on a long, involved conversation. But is my husband right? Should I go back and apologize? Am I the jerk?
Signed, Karen.
You sound like a lot of fun, lady.
You were a jerk, and you should apologize. And this girl was just trying to be friendly and do what hairstylists are taught to do. Hairstylists are actually taught and instructed to strike up conversation and make their clients feel comfortable and be a confidant and someone they can express what's going on in their lives to.
I have this experience for the place I go to. I go there and I know that when I go there, even if I'm just going to just run in there and stop to grab something so quick and benign, it's going to turn into about a 20-minute thing. And I kind of dread going there sometimes because it's long. Now, yes, am I annoyed? Do I not want to talk? Of course I am. But I suck it up because sometimes you have to do things you don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
And you're rude.
You are rude, and you're going to hurt her feelings.
I get you don't want to talk. I understand that.
Trust me, we all understand what it's like to have a bad day and not want to talk. But we suppress those feelings and the innate desire inside of you to be a jerk and a Karen, and we want you to just be nice.
Technically, you're not wrong if you want to be quiet. I 110% get that. And you can tell someone to I don't want to talk. You can absolutely do that. That's your right. Just don't be surprised if someone looks at you as a jerk after. They're going to.
Sure.
They just are.
And I don't know that you're required to have to say a lot back. Sometimes you can just sit there and listen to them talk.
Totally.
And just let them.
What does it matter to you if they talk while they give you a haircut? Like, who cares?
Right.
There's other things to worry about.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There's your ruling on that.
Yeah. And if you see her all the time and this is your regular person, I think hashtag be cool. Just say something. Look, I just didn't feel like talking the other day. Yeah.
Just say, I'm sorry I had a bad day. I was rude.
But you're going to get people that absolutely side with the person getting their hair cut. You'll get emails going, nope, you're paying for a business, and blah, 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 and I'm fun at parties.
This email said, am I the jerk for making him rehome his cat? My fiance and I just had our baby boy in March, and as we settled into my condo, my mom made a point that he needed to get rid of his cat with the new baby. Cats carry dander, and they take bacteria on their paws from their litter box all over the house in areas that could contaminate that baby. The cat is very good around the baby, and the baby isn't allergic to it, but it isn't ideal. The cat is like his child, too, and I'm afraid if I tell him to get rid of her that he will say that I'm taking my mom's side. I do believe my mom is right, though. Am I the jerk for wanting him to rehome his cat and give priority to our baby boy? You know, I don't see why the house can't be big enough for both. I don't hear a strong enough argument here. The child's not allergic. The cat is okay around the baby. It's not like it's attacking it. You have to be mindful that, yes, bacteria and things like that. Watch where the cat gets. You can set up obstructions so that maybe the cat can't get to places where the baby could get contaminated, but man, that's a lot to ask somebody who loves their cat to get rid of it.
We call that a bad catitude, Kevin.
We can always teach this cat, too, to use paw sanitizer.
Oh, if you can teach a cat to poop on a toilet, I think you can teach it how to use sanitizer.
Yeah. I would say don't do that. And if you do, I think you're kind of being jerky.
Well, if you know your man doesn't want to get rid of this cat, it's now going to cause problems and drama. And this has to be his decision if it's his pet. You don't get to make the decisions for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cat drama, I mean.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that? You can let us know.
People always say, too, cats steal baby's breath.
You're going to fire up the cat community again. And when you do that, I have to hear about it. So step off. Come on.
Send your complaint emails to Jason.
Cat people sometimes can't take a cat joke. I have learned this.
Yes.
Dog people are more forgiving.
Them and Swifties.
Yes, cat people and Swifties.
And imagine a Swiftie with a cat.
They run a little hot.
Yeah.
Swifties love cats.
They
do.
love cats.
Yeah, they do.
It's a joke.
Well, good luck with that one.
Okay, this email. Am I the jerk if I break my promise? After 10 years of marriage, my husband and I are getting a divorce because he cheated. He made me promise that I wouldn't tell his parents about his infidelity, and I haven't. But his family is now blaming me for the divorce, and it's crushing me. Should I break my promise and tell his parents the real reason why we're getting a divorce? Would that make me a jerk?
Well, so he's allowing his parents to think she's the reason why.
Yeah.
Well, he said, "Oh hell,
No, he didn't break. He broke his promise to you about being faithful in a marriage. So why can he break all the promises in the world and you try to be nice even after he's done all this to you? And now he's painting you as the bad person.
We don't protect cheaters. No.
But how much contact do you have with his parents? And what do you care their opinion of you? You're dumping this guy because he cheated on you. He's a no good dirtbag, and his parents can suck it.
I'll tell you why. Because she didn't do anything wrong. And the fact that he's getting away with it, saying, ruining her name and reputation, even if it's with 1, 2, 3 people, that ain't right.
The reason why
You're
I think
not Italian, you don't get it.
And the reason why I think it's an issue, she didn't mention in the email, but it's 10 years of marriage, especially if there are kids.
Yeah.
And there's going to be these kind of, you know how that is, Virginia.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
when you share kids, you can't get away from the in-laws.
Now, you stand up for your reputation if it is right.
Yeah. I agree. You're not a jerk.
You are not a jerk.
No, I don't think you're a jerk. I'm just trying to figure out how much contact you have with them.
This person wants to know, am I the jerk for fighting my husband's promotion? My husband was just offered a $50,000 increase in salary.
Okay, say no more. Yes, take it.
His boss is retiring, and now my husband is being asked to step in for him. Well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it comes with my husband being away from our family more than normal.
Perfect.
He would be in another country for the entire month of December, meaning he's missing Christmas.
Oh.
This would be an every year kind of thing. My husband wants the promotion badly. He thinks we need the money. We have 2 kids, and yes, the money would be great, but now my husband won't be around. I told him that he cannot take the job. I said that we would have big problems if he did, and he told me that he wants to take it and that I shouldn't give him an ultimatum. We're fighting about this currently, and we can't seem to come to a solution. Am I the jerk for just actually wanting to have my husband?
You're not a jerk for wanting your husband at all. That's how you feel. And he's legit going to be missing Christmas. There's some big things there.
It's tough because you would want him to choose the family, and it feels like he's choosing his career, and he's not going to be around a lot, and you, in your marriage, want more companionship. You don't want to be that, hey, I feel like I'm raising these kids all alone while you go off and work. The money that you're making extra isn't worth it to me.
An extra $50,000 a year, and you're going to be missing Christmas every year with your kid. It's not worth it. Your family's more important.
That's her point. Yeah, and he's not hearing it.
But it's 50 now. Could it go up to even more than that? If he's taking over for the boss,
it could.
50 is probably just the initial raise.
Okay, let's say it's 100,000 more. Is that still worth it? 200,000 more. It's still, you're missing all of December.
Yeah.
Probably more time than just December. I don't know. Harry Chapin's got a song called Cats in the Cradle, Virginia.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong for voicing your opinion. You can let him know. Be like, this is really, especially the way I'm wired and what I expected out of this marriage and a family, it was you being present. You're not going to be present. So if this job is more important to you than you risking your marriage and your family, then, you have free will. You can do what it is you want to do, but just know that this is going to be a problem, so you decide.
You guys are on different pages, and this is a big one.
It sucks.
He takes the job. He's definitely taking a step in that direction. And so he can't be surprised if one day you're like, look, this isn't what I wanted, and it's over.
Money or love? Billy Joel has a song about that.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joel has 8 million songs. He probably has a song about everything.
Not about pierogies.
Mara had called in about the hairdresser thing from Boca. She said she's a former hairdresser, and I actually had a client that used to talk too much, and sometimes you do have to say something.
Oh,
to the customer?
It sounded like she did. Like, hey,
no,
look.
you can't do that.
To the customer? Oh, my God.
Whoa.
That's probably why you're not a hairstylist anymore.
I can't imagine why I'm getting crappy tips.
But a couple of people did say that hairdressers are like therapists.
Yeah.
And they want to have that relationship with their clients. And she's just trying to be friendly and sweet to you. And whenever somebody comes at you with friendly and sweet and loving, you should never shut that down and make them feel bad for just wanting to be your friend.
You're not a jerk for feeling that way. There's times where you don't want to talk to people. I 110% get that. But you do have to suck it up sometimes.
You're a jerk for verbalizing it. It's okay to have those feelings, but you shouldn't verbalize it if someone is just coming with you with love at you.
We're already seeing comments who are against our opinion saying,
well, those people are jerks.
And a lot of people are telling the wife whose husband wants to take the job promotion where he'd be gone for December. Hey, he's making an extra 50 grand. What if every December he brought the family to him and maybe you had Christmas somewhere else? Maybe there's
That's
ways to make this work if you just go into this with an open mind.
You can do what we did to Mags and Rocco. We changed Christmas, and kids are dumb. They didn't even know.
But I thought the email said that it was going to be more than Christmas. It's going to be a lot of time.
Yeah, and I think that has a lot more to do than just Christmas. You could solve Christmas, but then what are you going to do the other 11 months out of the year?
And if he's new, he's going to be. They're going to have him on the wheel, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Money or love, Virginia? Sounds like you're picking money.
50's a lot of money.
No, it's life changing. That's a big bump in salary.
Okay. All right. We got your comments as well. Anything else you wanted to say? 877-979-WRMF. You can let us know your thoughts on Am I the Jerk right here on the KVJ show.
Why you always in the mood? Fucking around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fucking around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. I can never get attached. When I start to feel I'm unattached, somehow I was in a feeling bad. Baby, I am not your dad. It's not all you want from me. I just want your company. Girl, it's obvious, elephant in the room. We're part of it, don't act so confused. And you love starting it, now I'm in the mood. Now we arguing in my bedroom. We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim. Why you always in the mood? Around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. So why you trying to pay your love on the regular? When you could be blowing up just with cellular. I will never let a shawty go and set me up. Only thing I need to know is if you enough. I'm talking slick back, kick back, gang sipping 40s. You keep playing another day with your shawty. Mismatch fish, that was way before you know me. Got a lot of love, but you better save it for me. We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim. Why you always in the mood? Fucking around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fucking around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view, yeah.
Oh, man, the cat people are really upset about that. Am I the jerk? Saying, what is she talking about? That cat's not presenting any kind of problem. You're talking about rehoming his cat? You need to go. They're not feeling that move at all.
It's not your pet, so I don't think you get to make the call.
Well, the thing that's troubling for this guy, he loves his cat, and already his woman doesn't, apparently, and there's a lot of influence from the mother-in-law. That's what's kind of scary here. Man, he's going to be in for it. Yeah, so good luck, dude. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we also got some interesting posts here, a little digital drama that people have sent our way.
People still acting a fool on social media?
Oh, more than ever, my friend. More than ever. So, yeah, we got some fun things that we can act out here that people have sent us emails on, mail@kvjshow.com. Like, we got Dane, who just got back from the club and had no success getting a woman's phone number, so he went on social media to drunkenly rant about it.
That sounds like something a Dane would do.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will win them over, and they'll really regret not giving you their number.
It was as bad of an idea as what it sounds, and we got it for you acted out coming up next here on the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Massage therapists at Massage Envy love what they do. So will you. A one-of-a-kind massage for the one and only you. Schedule your customized massage today and keep your body working.
If credit cards have you stressed out and worried about making that minimum payment, call my friend Chip at Debt Helper. This is what his company does. They help get you out from under the cloud of shame and guilt of credit card debt. They work with the credit card companies to lower your payments, and then they lower your interest rate, and then you end up paying less when you pay your credit card off. DebtHelper.com. Go online today and start relieving that stress. DebtHelper.com.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It Suits at WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable rates even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day. Start saving today and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Johnny, what are you looking at with those binoculars? Jimmy, they're coming. Who? Arrigo, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat customers from Vero Beach, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, Lake Worth, Delray, everywhere. Give me the binoculars. Yep, they're coming to Arrigo for the biggest selection and the lowest prices.
Hurry into Arrigo during Jeep Freedom Days for new Grand Cherokees from $259 a month, Cherokees $249 a month.
Shop now at ArrigoWestPalm.com and ArrigoFortPierce.com. You gotta go Arrigo.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
At Begin Anew, Jupiter's premier new luxury med spa, you need to go in there and get what I got. So Begin Anew does this total optimal wellness check, and it was 17 pages long for me of all kinds of stuff going on with my blood work, stuff that I need to know about what's going on the inside that could affect what's on the outside. It's called the Total Optimal Wellness Check at Begin Anew, and it's free with your insurance. Yeah, go in there and do this for yourself. They do your whole body fat analysis. They tell you exactly what vitamins and nutritions you're lacking. It really is amazing, and it's free with your insurance. Begin Anew Med Spa. Renew your health, restore your beauty. They do it all, from lasers to IV nutritional help. Begin Anew Med Spa, 561-781-3578.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue. A real strip down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Want to chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
I'm all about trying to get the most I can out of life. That means staying healthy. That means also living my best life even as I get older. And Revitalife is a necessary outlet for better aging. I go to them to improve my immune health, plus to get more out of life with the NAD IV therapy. It decreases inflammation, reduces fat storage, and repairs cells in the brain to help with concentration. Everything I want out of life. Plus, you can also use it to treat different diseases like Parkinson's and MS. They're physician-owned and operated right there on Indiantown Road, the only location in Chasewood Plaza. So check them out. See what it can do for you today. Online, revitaliv.com. That's revitaliv.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the mid to upper 70s, a few passing showers for the morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a mix of sun and clouds, and a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Dunkin'. Dunkin' has a new refreshing way to latte. Introducing coconut milk iced lattes, a delicious blend of bold espresso and creamy coconut milk. Order ahead on the app, plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
We got some really cool stuff going on. Not only are we doing Camp KVJ every single weekday with tickets to Rapids Water Park and the unlimited admission to Lion Country Safari, Miami Seaquarium, and Zoo Miami at 7 a.m. each weekday, but we're also hooking you up with SeaWorld Orlando tickets. Nikki's got your chance for a 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando this afternoon. So if you'd like that, make sure you're here at 97.9 WRMF to win.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Got some digital drama here today. Thank you for sending us some very entertaining screenshots. There's so many different places where you can see it now. I think probably my favorite is my next door. Boy, they're getting some really entertaining stuff going on next door, and it's right in the neighborhood. So you can drive by and be going, they're crazy. You also got your Facebook, your Instagram, so many different places where people can yell at each other. So we got a post here. Dane, he got back from the club and had no success getting this woman's phone number, so he went on social media to drunkenly rant about it.
Does not seem like a good idea from an outsider perspective.
No, probably not. I'll play the role of Dane here today. Denny's, you can be Cynthia.
Are you able to dial up the douche?
Oh, I got it.
Because I'm reading the first thing. It's pretty douchey.
I'll put it on 11 here. Here's what Dane had to say. I went out dancing in the club tonight. I bought drinks for this chick all night long. And then when I tried getting her number, Shorty said she had a boyfriend. Chicks need to stop leading dudes on for free drinks. Didn't your mama raise you better than that? By the way, I am drunk. Hey, dog.
That's good.
Here comes Cynthia. Maybe you should stop calling women names like chicks and shorty. No offense, but your post reeks of toxic masculinity and privilege. Just trying to get you to do better, but that's a tough task these days.
Whoa, Cynthia, are you really, right now telling me to do better with my life? You got arrested for a DUI 4 months ago. If I want life advice, I'm not going to be getting it from an out-of-shape soccer mom who just got a Dewey. Damn. Sorry, was that too toxic of a statement for you, Cynthia?
You are your own worst enemy, Dane. Also, I want my weed whacker back. You have had it for a year and never brought it back. Then I'm blocking you not only on social media, but in life.
I brought that thing back 6 months ago, you dumb bee. Nice try, chica. Hey, you're not blocking me. I'm blocking you first, psych. Okay, and now you're blocked, right? How you like that, Cynthia? P.S. Worst weed whacker in history.
I mean, the chemistry on that was outstanding.
That's fun.
I mean,
Dane.
how are we going to top that?
I don't know.
It's me and you next.
Here's an interesting saga that we got in our digital drama. This is Wendy. She's an Instagram model who just asked how her new lip injections looked. And she doesn't take the honesty very well from one of her followers. Wendy will be played by Virginia in this round. And Bird, you can be Grant.
Okay.
And I just got my lips done not too long ago, so this is perfect.
This is perfect. So they're already puffy, so you'll sound like you have puffed up lips.
Use that.
I'm going to use that. Okay, here comes Wendy. Just got my lips filled. I feel like such a hottie. How do they look, boys? Hashtag feeling sexy. Hashtag boss bitch.
No offense, but you look like you made out with a cactus and then never sought medical treatment. Big and gross lips are not a sexy look. Your body still looks on point, though.
That was rude. Nobody asked for your opinion. And do I even know you?
No, we've never met in person. I see that you always post your modeling pictures on your Instagram, so I followed you. You literally asked people the question, how do my lips look? So I answered, do you want me to lie and not tell you that your lips look like a baboon's ass? Okay, fine, sweetie. Your lips look great.
I just looked at your profile pic, and I get why my lips look so big to you. It's because you're so small and tiny. Seriously, are you a hobbit? You have small hands, small little legs, and a small, tiny, ugly face.
Ouch.
That can only mean one thing. You probably have a small, little, ugly penis as well.
Oh, well.
Which explains why you're so angry. Now, go back underneath your bridge and die, troll.
You were much hotter when you stayed quiet.
Grant, I assume, was blocked after all that went down. So,
well, you know, Instagram, you put it out there.
Yeah.
People can always like it.
Yeah, you do. All right, got something fun you want to send our way? You can. Mail at kvjshow.com. We also get some really cool screenshots for just weird little trolls that do slide into people's DMs unwanted, and the things that people say. It's kind of crazy what some people will slide into DMs and start saying.
It is weird. I know you've gotten some weird ones, Virginia. I know I've gotten some weird ones.
Yeah. Yes, I get the unsolicited penis photo. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you get people asking about your feet, which is weird.
I like seeing those. We got pretty interesting whacked out news coming up here. Apparently, Batman is patrolling the streets of Boynton Beach.
Ooh.
I want to find out about that.
That's hot.
Destruction to a car from lightning right here in South Florida. Dang, that's kind of terrifying. And this you definitely want to hear. This is like digital drama that happened live on the news in Houston. This is a reporter who went live on air to start off her newscast. And she let everybody know that she'd been recording her coworkers and was going to be releasing the video.
This is good.
I love it.
It's good. And we've got the audio from her newscast when she blasts her coworkers. Whacked out news on point coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books of he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
All right, a lot of things you need to pay attention to in your whacked out news, including some great audio of a TV reporter that let everybody know live on air that she's blowing the whistle on her coworkers and she's been recording them. So can't wait to hear what she had to say for that. Also, Batman in Boynton Beach. And this, we've often talked about this. Lightning, now that we're in the rainy season, are you safe if you're in your car and it gets struck by lightning?
I don't think you are.
I thought you were because of the rubber tires. I've been told that since 1983. Was it a lie?
Well, you look at this photo. There was lightning that struck a car traveling on I-75 near mile marker 30 just after 11:20 a.m. yesterday morning. You know, we had that rain.
Yeah.
It damaged the vehicle and the road. The vehicle's antenna and electrical system were damaged, and there was also a 7-foot-long gouge in the road.
Oh, my.
Luckily, the driver in the car wasn't injured, so I guess it does a lot to protect you, the car does, from lightning, but still, that's scary stuff.
That's what I was always told. You're safe in the car. So when you have a lightning storm, run in the car.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the best advice. I think it'd be better to stay in your house, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to know, has anybody ever been struck by lightning inside of a car?
Oh, I just like talking to people that struck by lightning.
It is fascinating.
Well, I'd like to see if anything changed with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anybody died, they're not calling in.
And if they did, wow.
Something else in nature to look out for, bears. And the ones they have in Alaska are, I think, more ferocious than the ones that they've got here in South Florida. There were 2 campers that were sleeping in a tent, and they had bear deterrents, but they didn't have enough time to use them when a bear attacked.
Oh, my gosh.
They were able to load some gear into a kayak trying to get away from the bear. They rode for at least an hour to try to get more help because the cell service was unreliable near the lake where they were camping. One of the campers had to be airlifted to a nearby hospital. The other was taken by ambulance.
Dang.
But can you imagine that, trying to get to your kayak to get away from an attacking bear that gets you up in your sleep?
Horrifying.
It's the kind of adventure I feel like some of us need in our lives.
Yeah, you need that? You need to be missing an arm?
Not an arm.
If anybody has a bear costume I can borrow, I'm going to sneak in your house at night and just start beating you up.
I'd be scared if a 32-year-old Virginia said that. I ain't so scared of old Virginia.
No? Wait till next time he goes to the Peace River.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a bear costume and follow you.
Well, if you need protection, apparently Boynton Beach is a safe place now because we've got Batman there patrolling the streets. He's been doing it for the last 10 months. Now, he's just a 22-year-old dude who, for safety reasons, doesn't want to give out his identity. But apparently, a couple times a week, he puts on 30 pounds of equipment, including his battery-operated cooling system, inside his custom-made bodysuit, and he spends up to 6 hours cruising around Boynton Beach, typically around Congress Avenue. Sometimes he actually goes to Clematis Street in West Palm Beach. Now, he doesn't run down bad guys or foil any crimes. He's just kind of a good Samaritan, keeping an eye out. If he sees something, he says something. It's kind of his whole thing. And I guess he's not overly physically intimidating at 5'8", 150 pounds. This Batman is just out there to rat some people out, but apparently he's getting some mixed results. A lot of people seem to like it, but some people say he scares the bejesus out of me. In fact, one of our people just texted us and said, yeah, I saw this Batman at the Miller's Ale House in Boynton the other night. It was about 1 a.m., and he was just roaming an empty parking lot.
That's weird.
It scared the heck out of us, so we just waited for him to get far away in the parking lot for us to get to our cars. People wearing costumes like that, late on a weeknight in an empty parking lot, scare the heck out of me.
A lot of crime happens in an empty parking lot.
At 1 a.m., I mean, what are you doing?
Well, you are now the criminal.
Yeah.
You're the prowler. You're the person loitering.
You're freaking everybody out.
Yeah, one comment on Boynton Beach Raw, a Facebook page connecting city residents, referred to this Batman as some nut who needs to get a life.
Aw, well, we don't have to be so mean about things. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's what I
Why
thought
can't
as
people
well.
let people do their thing?
Yeah.
I want them to meet Super Pie.
He does need to reel it in with the 1 a.m. out in the parking lot alone.
Wrap it up by 10p.
Yeah.
You have till 10p to do dress up.
Yeah, he says despite his smaller size, putting on the Batman suit makes him feel big.
I get it.
Yeah.
I totally understand all that.
And instead of a Batmobile, he has a motorized bike when it's working.
And not as cool.
Yeah, you know. So he said that he has had moments where he's had some physical attacks. And he recently had to call Boynton Beach police after one person chased and threatened him.
I've got a Superman costume, but I'm gaining a little weight, so I could be Supperman. I could go out there and be a sidekick.
Go with him?
Yeah. I'll totally take the back seat to his game.
Why not? Apparently, they did do a quick background check on this 22-year-old Batman in Boynton, and they said that he works part-time installing impact-resistant windows and lives at home with his parents.
I'm not hating on this guy.
Good for him. He's got his
Good
hobby.
for him. Just
trying to do good in the neighborhood.
Just wrap it up a little earlier.
Yeah, just don't scare
be
people.
Creepy at 1 a.m. in a dark parking lot, just lurking.
Yes.
Lurking is not good.
No.
Well, in Fox 26 Houston, this is something that will get the ratings. TV reporter Ivory Hecker announced live on air that she has been secretly recording her coworkers, and the Project Veritas will release the video today.
Damn.
Here's how she announced it on the news.
Outages across the region. Fox 26 reporter Ivory Hecker is live in Montgomery County to take a look at that aspect.
Thanks, guys. That's right. Before we get to that story, I want to let you, the viewers, know that Fox Corp has been muzzling me to keep certain information from you, the viewers. And from what I'm gathering, I am not the only reporter being subjected to this. I am going to be releasing some recordings about what goes on behind the scenes at Fox because it applies to you, the viewers. I found a nonprofit journalism group called Project Veritas. It's going to help put that out tomorrow, so tune into them. But as for this heat wave across Texas, you can see what it's doing to AC units.
Wow. How about that? Oh,
I'm so
man.
shocked they didn't cut her microphone.
I can't believe her bosses, I'm sure, were running into the studio to be like, cut her off.
Somebody got in trouble for not cutting her off.
Yeah, maybe somebody just didn't move fast
They
enough.
just probably didn't know what was going on. They're probably
Yeah.
shocked. What the heck?
I gotta tell you, I can't wait to hear that audio, though.
No kidding.
Yeah. Project Veritas. Where do we go find that?
We'll keep an eye out for it.
So is she going to get in trouble because she recorded something secretly? How does that work?
Depends upon state to state, and I don't know the laws of Texas. Florida, you can't do that.
She's definitely out of work at the TV station.
I would imagine, yeah.
Texas seems like, you know what?
Yeah.
You do you.
You can't go rogue on the TV station, though, and take over their airwaves to talk about whatever you want.
We like it, but yeah, they're not going to like that.
No.
A Massachusetts man got arrested for a DWI in New Hampshire on Saturday, and he's accused of pooping in the back of the police cruiser and then 2 more times in the booking room at the police station.
I mean, what the hell?
What did this guy eat?
Or was poo his weapon?
But I mean, can you keep conjuring it up? I mean, if you go to the bathroom and I said, "Hey, Virginia, I need you to go again," could you go again?
Probably not.
How's this guy keep going?
He's got a talent.
Or lucky timing.
Or lucky timing.
There's a Virginia family that drove the remains of a family member to California to spread her ashes up the coast, but unfortunately somebody broke into the car in Santa Monica and stole the remains.
Dang.
Oh,
That's messed up.
That is messed up, huh?
I'll stay with you.
Well, I guess at least they made it to California, but just don't know where they ended up.
You certainly hope the loved one that passed is now going to haunt the burglars.
Well, I'm sure they didn't keep him. I'm sure that that loved one's probably now in a dumpster somewhere in Santa Monica.
Which is terrible.
There's definitely some dog has
That's
one of
your
the leg
final
bones.
resting place, a landfill in California. There's an unidentified man that went on Mission Impossible recently, breaking through the ceiling of a mall in Texas just to steal a bag of Dippin' Dots. It's a lot of effort for that.
Fat Kevin, thoughts on Dippin' Dots? Overrated or
Overrated?
Overrated. Agreed.
Yeah,
man.
they're better than nothing, but yeah.
People they'll die for Dippin' Dots, and I'm just not seeing it.
Kids like Dippin' Dots because kids are kind of dumb.
They're not the worst. I'm not saying Dippin' Dots are the worst. It's just I don't get the hype.
They're not the
Fat
best.
Kevin, no.
They're not the best.
And another crazy crime, a Baltimore man claiming to be having a heart attack took an ambulance and tried to drive himself to the hospital. Police found the ambulance just blocks from the hospital, and cops determined that the guy was actually going through a medical crisis. Apparently, he didn't trust them to drive. Like, no, I got it.
Dude.
Right? Have
What
a
are
little
you
faith.
doing?
Have a little faith.
They drove there to get you. Like
Right.
you wouldn't let them complete the trip?
No. He's like, I got this. Unreal, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Well, this is an interesting thought. Has COVID killed one-night stands? We've talked about the new normal and what life will look like, and there will be some changes, especially, I think, in the business, working from home, things you'll see with maybe your kids. But what about one-night stands? Some interesting new stats I got for you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 through 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. That's 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists. Enjoy consistent clientele and do more of what you love. Visit massageenvy.com/careers for opportunities nearest you.
You don't want to mess around with your Wi-Fi. You just want the best of the best. And that's why I say don't mess around. Just go with Xfinity. You get all the Wi-Fi speed you need, reliability, you get parental controls, and you got that XFi advanced security. All the speed you need to power all your devices in your home, from your laptops to your video gaming systems to everything you're streaming. And you can get it at a great deal. Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $20 a month for 12 months with a one-year agreement. Plus, you can ask about speed 2 times faster than AT&T. All you have to do is go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today to get it all and check it out. Requires paperless billing and autopay, and 62221. Restrictions apply. New performance starter 50 megabits per second. Internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. vary and are not guaranteed.
Let's hear that new Cumberland Farms jingle.
79 cents is all you pay for Cumberland Farm sodas every day.
Hey, you forgot Hyperfreeze.
For a limited time, get a smaller large Hyperfreeze or fountain soda for just 79 cents at Cumberland Farms. Excludes extra large, plus applicable tax.
And Hyperfreeze.
It's time to spread your wings and your fins. It's time to breathe the air. Dance in the streets. Excite your senses from day to night. It's time to see the world again. SeaWorld. Right now, save up to $50 on tickets. Restrictions apply.
Detour ahead. Make U-turn and proceed to the route.
No road has more detours than the road of life. That's why Direct Auto has your insurance needs covered for every mile of your journey. With local agents ready to make things easier, by phone, in person, and online. Wherever the road takes you,
Recalculating route.
we've got you covered. Call, click, or come in. Visit directauto.com for a quote. And keep driving. Savings vary. Percentage based on applied discounts. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston, North Carolina.
My AC company is great. I love them because they care about customer service. Cooling Advisors puts customer service top priority. Cooling Advisors wants you to be happy. They want you to walk away and tell your friends that you had a great AC experience. I know a lot of people that I've talked to haven't always had a great AC experience. Cooling Advisors makes it a priority. They have hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews online. They're a local, family-owned and operated company with over 70 years of experience. So if you want the best that care about their customers, that is Cooling Advisors. And right now, ask about a $79 tune-up. They'll come out, make sure your AC is ready for summer, and that costs you just $79. And if you need a new system like I did, have about $500 off that new system with 0% interest for 12 months. Cooling Advisors is going to hook you up. Live people answering the phone 24 hours a day. CoolingAdvisors.com. That's CoolingAdvisors.com.
It's time to hang loose with Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Our refreshing watermelon mojito smoothie is back, and our new mango berry Cosmo smoothie will have you ready to chill this summer. Plus, we're taking classic dias up a notch. Try our new barbecue shrimp, jerk chicken, or BLT quesadillas today. Go ahead, kick back this summer with our new refreshing summer smoothies and full-side quesadillas. Get them delivered wherever you're hanging. Only at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on Tropic Time now.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big 3 carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big 3 and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the Savings Challenge at XfinityMobile.com/MySavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
That moment when you realize you have a serious air conditioner issue. A real strip down to your skivvies, no one's sleeping tonight, head in the freezer fail party. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair.
Want to chill? There's an expert for that.
Call Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
You know, you don't have to go to a gym to be in great shape. You can actually get a great workout in your very own home. But maybe you want to add some new equipment. That's kind of what I've been doing. I've been working out from home since the pandemic, and I'm saving so much time on my commutes, and I'm getting great workouts. I'm getting everything I need right at home. If you maybe need to add some kettlebells, dumbbells, a fan bike, or just an entire home gym, go with Busybody Gyms to Go. Online, gymstogo.com, GYMSTOGO.com. They will actually deliver, do the maintenance, everything you need, from setup to tear down, new and pre-owned options. Find them online with Busybody Gyms to Go.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Introducing in-person payments from PayPal, a touch-free way for your customers to pay and tip. Whether you're a hot dog vendor,
Mustard? You gotta have the mustard.
a personal trainer,
Don't you drop those knees, Sandra!
or a boba shop.
Brewed to pearly perfection.
Signing up your business is easy. Simply download the PayPal app and display your own unique QR code for your customers to scan, pay, and tip too. Shop safe with touch-free QR code payments. Fees may apply. For more info, go to paypal.com/us/getQRcode.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop more than 4,000 of the nicest 2017 to 2021 vehicles, all priced thousands below retail. Right now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Well, as we're starting to see more thunderstorms day in, day out, we had a story about a car that got hit by lightning on I-75. Remember their little Alligator Alley action, and it left a 7-foot-long gouge in the concrete and apparently shorted out the whole car. The person inside, I guess, was okay. They were taken to the hospital for observation, but where exactly can lightning get you? Somebody said, I was struck by lightning in a yacht, shut down everything, fried the whole entire electrical system, $30,000 in damage.
Whoa.
But they're here to tell the tale. So, you know, if you're on a boat, if you're in a car, how protected are you? It's kind of crazy and scary because those storms can come out of nowhere this time of year.
Yeah, and are you protected, like Jay Bird said, by your rubber tires?
I don't know.
And the other thing, too, is if I wanted to wear, excuse me, a metal blouse and I wanted to go out on a boat and just kind of stand out there in the middle of a lightning storm, what are my percentages of legit getting hit by lightning?
We're not going to know until we try.
I know a guy with a boat. I can get you a metal blouse.
Okay.
Ooh, those people that made you the metal Bigfoot.
Yep.
If Spike is listening, I would love a metal shirt for science.
Yep. And we'll start the experiment, see how long it takes. Somebody else texted and said, yeah, my father told me a story. He was sitting in a relative's home in Miami and a bolt of lightning hit the house and actually shot through the house from the front door, and it went out the back of the home and left a burnt streak across the carpet.
Oh, my gosh.
Right, what?
That's
crazy.
Just rude.
That's crazy. Dang. How about that? So, yeah, some crazy stories. I heard about the one lady who was washing dishes and it came through the window and struck her.
I read that too.
Remember that?
That's another reason not to do dishes.
That's why I buy paper plates.
Yeah. That's crazy stuff. And another comment on the whacked out news we'd had. So you talked about Dippin' Dots. What are your thoughts on Fun Dip?
Look, a lot of controversy with the Dippin' Dots comment. I said some pretty rough things about Dippin' Dots.
No, it's just inferior to ice cream. They'd billed it as the ice cream of the future, something like that.
Like space ice cream.
Whatever it was. It's like I said, it's better than nothing, but it's
better
not
than
better.
that. If I was kidnapped and I was starved for about 7 days, and
Yeah.
they go, here you go, hostage, have some Dippin' Dots, I would love them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, thoughts on Fun Dip?
Fun Dip was fun when you were a kid. Now, as a grown-up, I've got no interest in it.
It's not my favorite.
The only thing was I was torn because I was a fat kid with OCD. So that was kind of tough because it was very messy and sticky. But I did enjoy it because it was sugary and fun. And the thing I loved the most that I think more things need to do, eating your utensils. Remember the sugary stick that would dip the sugary powder into your mouth? You could then eat that. And I did like that. And I would like to see that happen in more things.
You want edible forks?
I want to eat everything. That's why I like a nice taco salad, because I can eat the bowl. I just want to be able to eat everything.
Isn't that the best when you can eat the bowl?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's why I love a bread bowl.
A bread bowl. I love those concepts. I want to be able to eat everything.
You've literally completed your meal.
Yes.
You will always hook me in. If you say the word bread bowl, I'm going to be there.
When I drink my soda, I want to be able to eat the cup.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes.
Cat turd in a bread bowl.
I thought we should have edible masks. I want to eat it all.
I actually saw that is a thing now.
We talked about that months ago, edible masks.
Yeah, well, somebody must have been listening because, that was a story today. That is a reality. That if you want to get yourself an edible face mask, that is something that you can do. There's a bakery in Japan that's now selling the edible face mask that you wear and then eat. It's a circular loaf of sweet bread, and it's got a crisscross pattern, so it kind of looks like you got a big waffle strapped to your face, which seems like it would do no good against COVID. A pack of 5 costs $16, but it has to ship from Japan, so that might be kind of expensive by the time you get it here.
Good luck with that.
Todd from the Pickle Squad's got a good point about your Fun Dip topic you just had.
Yeah.
Did they change the recipe? It's not as good as it used to be.
I haven't had it in 30 years,
That's
so
a
I
good
don't
point.
know.
I forgot. I'm not talking to Fat Kevin.
Yeah. You're talking to I care about my dental work, Kevin.
Oh my God, Fun Dip would ruin his teeth.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm in the problem I'm in right now. Thank you, Fun Dip.
How bummed out if you had to eat Fun Dip right now with your tooth.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. They're claiming that these masks from Japan work just as well as the real thing. I don't know if I'm buying that.
The mask is meant to catch germs. It's a filter.
Yeah.
So if it does its job and it catches the germs, and then you just eat them, you just eat the germs. It's stupid.
Right,
Can I get my mask
really
with some cream in it?
Yeah, it's really a dumb concept. You know, Japan, you've given us a lot of great things. This isn't on the list.
No. You're in timeout, Japan.
Look, we like the edible panties. Edible mask, we're not feeling that.
Yeah, for good reason. Well, coming out of COVID, is it killing one-night stands? Will that be the new normal? Half of young adults think one-night stands will be a thing of the past after the pandemic. And it's all because of virtual intimacy. Apparently during the pandemic, we still were horny, but we found other ways to connect, like video chats, sexting, and phone sex.
Oh, yeah.
Numbers going up in all those different categories.
Did your numbers go up?
I don't know. I don't have that data. I can get it to you tomorrow.
And they say that we've also discovered that there are different types of intimacy, like emotional and intellectual, that is actually kind of important, not just the physical. Now, 42% of people are just horny, revved up, don't care about COVID, and said they're ready to go out there and hump anything.
Oh, they're on Tinder.
Yes.
They're on the grinder. They're getting it, Virginia.
Well, it's been too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you talk to millennials, 57% think that one-night stands are a pre-COVID trend, and 39% of Gen Z agrees. So will we start seeing more virtual intimacy? People parking it and waiting a little bit longer. Maybe because they're not afraid of STDs and pregnancy, now they're afraid of COVID.
Look, a reality people just have to get used to. You're never getting rid of drugs, you're never getting rid of booze, and you're never getting rid of people humping each other. It's just the way of the world. That's
Sure.
all I got.
Okay.
You're also never getting rid of herpes.
Oh, that's enough.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Will there be less one-night stands? I think that we are going to see, with everything that we talk about, with coming out of the pandemic, I think everything will have its own timetable on how fast before we get there. But you got to tell me, I mean, if there's no more COVID outbreaks, in 5 to 10 years, we're not going to slip right back into all those same old patterns we used to?
Whatever article that is so wrong. You're not getting rid of one-night stands. People are... Remember when, there's never going to be a buffet again. The days of going to get food at a... That's all. The buffets are back. People are good. I went to Whole Foods the other day. Got tons of food from the food tray area.
People are going to drink and hook up and have one-night stands. It's coming back.
These articles, oh man, it's never coming back. Get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's a little drastic. I think it might be slower to come back, and there may not be as many in year 1, year 2, but by year 5, everybody's going to be back to rabbit status.
I think people are humping now.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to say that it's not as prevalent as it was before pandemic. We asked on the KVJ Show Facebook page, have you ever had something cringy happen to you on a date? What is the cringiest thing that ever happened? People always love sharing their dating nightmare stories, and we got our best answers from the KVJ Show Facebook page coming up next.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you walked past me like I wasn't there, and just pretended like you didn't care. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. I made you think that I would always stay. I said some things that I should never say. Yeah, I broke your heart like someone did to mine. And now you won't love me for a second time. I don't know why I run away. Oh girl, I make you cry when I run away. Girl, take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. I realize that I'm much too late, and you deserve someone better. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. I'll make you cry when I run away. Save your tears for another day. Ooh, girl, I said save your tears for another day. Tears for another day.
Well, some of these lightning strike stories are crazy. Somebody just sent us a photo, too, and they said, yep, lightning definitely can strike a car. And it is a photo of somebody's Mercedes, and the whole hood just looks like Thor jumped up and down on it.
Wow. Is the person okay?
Well, they sent in a text, so I assume they're good enough to text.
All right.
They said, yep, it can strike a car if you're watching KVJ TV.
Holy crud.
Right, take a look at that.
That looks like not only a lightning bolt, but someone threw lava balls at you.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? That's from a lightning strike on a car.
Wow.
Right.
And they were not in it?
It just said, yep, it can strike a car. That's all. That's the only info I got.
If you're going down the road and that happens, I
Don't think
know.
you make it.
I don't think you make it.
There's no way you make that. That looks like that would have pierced their heart.
It's crazy.
Or
Yeah.
their nards, or their whatever they got. I'm not sure who sent it. Not that it matters.
Everybody has a heart.
You're right.
Somebody was saying that I work on yachts and I had a lightning bolt strike and go through. I was holding on to metal and the lightning went right through me. How crazy is that?
I wonder how that felt, and are you okay?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say it probably felt awful, and no, probably not okay.
Said one of my girlfriends had a lightning bolt go through the sunroof of her BMW. Yeah, I guess you got to think about that. And my father also got struck twice and survived.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we hear
It's an electric family.
of the multiple lightning striker. I'm not sure if this person was catfishing us or not. Well, we talked to a guy who said he got struck 6 different times.
Do you just like kind of glow afterwards and then attract it?
And do you run really fast now?
You'd think so. Yeah, somebody said my truck got struck by lightning on I-95 on my way home, and it fried out my whole electrical system, and it cost a lot.
Would you get struck by lightning in the head if it meant you could fly around like Superman an hour a day? Do you do that deal?
An hour a day?
Yep. You get that. You have powers for an hour a day, like Superman flying, just the flying.
Okay, so what happens when the hour's up? Do I just drop out of the sky?
You better time that out, Ralston.
Bring a clock.
The clock doesn't work right because I got struck by lightning.
Well, just land around
That's
5.
the true irony of it.
Land 55 minutes in.
You better not let time get away
Yeah,
from
you're
you.
right.
Do you take that deal?
Oh, time's up.
I don't know if I take that deal.
No.
You don't like to be up in the sky.
I would hover. I choose to hover.
You'd
instead.
hover 6 inches off the ground.
It's not a good deal for me to take.
No. Somebody said my dad's car got struck by lightning and blew the tires out. He was okay, more traumatized than anything. He's also struck in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
That's just crazy, huh?
But if he blew the tires out and he's okay, maybe your little theory is right, Bird.
Yep. About me getting struck in the head? Oh, no, about the rubber tires. Got you. Sorry.
You throw a lot of mindless stuff out there.
You got a lot of nerve, lady.
Somebody said I had a friend growing up whose mom got struck 2 different times by lightning. She worked at the lighthouse where it happened.
Oh,
the lighthouse hall.
Yeah, I would imagine you might be more of a target there. Forget that.
I would like to do that experiment. Go out into the ocean with a metal dress on or a metal outfit.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Why did you say a dress or a blouse?
Yeah.
You can't just have a metal men's shirt?
Yeah,
you
when
have
he
to dress
dies,
and drag?
Yes.
Well, I figure the dress is bigger. It's a longer piece of metal. And well, I like to say the word blouse. Assume.
She likes to look pretty.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. In her casket. I got some cringy date stories from the KVJ Show Facebook page. Everybody's got a cringy date story. These are some of the best answers we got. David said, we were in the elevator when she dropped her soda. Being the gentleman that I am, I reached down to grab it. But also being the true man that I really am, I accidentally blew out the loudest fart.
Oh.
This happened just past the first floor on our way to the 38th, so it had time to marinate.
Oh.
No second date.
That sucks.
That is tough.
I saw that last night. I laughed.
Lauren said, for some reason, he parked nowhere near the Cheesecake Factory. During our unnecessarily long walk, he told me how his rap career was about to, quote, take off. Then his request was for me to call him Daddy, part of his alter ego. Unfortunately, Daddy left his wallet in the car a mile away, so I paid the tab, and then I took an Uber home.
Damn, broke daddy?
Broke Daddy.
Oh, Daddy, you're a mess.
He's talking about his rap career. I would do anything to hear that audio.
Lisa said, at dinner, he ordered water. I found out why when I had to pay for mine. Foolishly, I followed him to another location where he asked me for $20.
Ah.
I thought it was to pay for our drinks until a short bit later, a guy shows up. He's standing on one side of me as my date is on the other, and they exchange my $20 for drugs in my lap. I got up and left.
Oh, my God.
What the hell?
Right.
Kevin, there were so many bad dates on our Facebook page.
Tracy said, we were out in the ocean on his boat under the moonlight when we started kissing. My lips started to get tingly. I never knew I was extremely allergic to Polo cologne until I ended up in the emergency room. Oh, it feels electric. And Kevin said, my date showed me all of the tattoos she has of her dead cats. Check, please.
There's a lot of funny ones on her. They're really. You should go back and read some, Virginia.
She has a bunch of dead cat tat.
Dead cat tats.
Cat too.
Yeah. All right, if you want to go see that, jump on the KVJ Show Facebook page and share yours.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
How's it going, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I do a majority of my shopping at Walmart. I find myself there 2 to 3 times a week sometimes, but I never really got my beef from Walmart. In fact, people are hesitant when buying beef from Walmart, so Walmart teamed up with Bob McLaren and a select group of ranchers to provide America with some of the best Black Angus beef they could find, and that's McLaren Farms USDA Choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the most marbled, juicy, tender steaks I've ever had. So next time you're getting all of your supplies ready for a cookout, make it a one-stop shop at Walmart. Maybe you're cooking ribs, maybe filet mignon, maybe you're just looking for a big T-bone steak. McLaren Farms is the best USDA Choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. So whether you're grilling this weekend, having friends over, or just hang with the family, stop by Walmart and get some McLaren Farms USDA Choice Black Angus beef, only at Walmart.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough, and the ones who know we're tougher together. For the Pathfinders breaking new ground, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you, so you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Johnny, what are you looking at with those binoculars?
Jimmy, they're coming.
Who?
Arrigo, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat customers from Vero Beach, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, Lake Worth, Delray, everywhere.
Give me the binoculars. Yep, they're coming to Arrigo for the biggest selection
and the lowest prices.
Hurry into Arrigo during Jeep Freedom Days for new Grand Cherokees from $259 a month, Cherokees $249 a month.
Shop now at ArrigoWestPalm.com
and ArrigoFortPierce.com.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Call 1-800-717-0813 for details.
If you've got kids and you'd like some free advice to be the best parent you can be, go online today. The Every Parent website. You can create your free family profile at everyparentpbc.org or put the free app on your phone. That's the Every Parent app. Get tons of expert advice columns, videos, question and answers, everything you need to help raise healthy, happy kids in Palm Beach County. And it's free. So go there, create your free family profile today. That's the Every Parent app or everyparentpbc.org, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Join the team at the new Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar in Sewell's Point. They're looking for team-oriented, positive professionals to fill all full-time and part-time positions. Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar offers health, vision, and dental benefits, competitive pay, annual cash bonuses, and professional advancement opportunities. Apply in person or online at stringerstavern.com. Once again, apply in person at 3754 Southeast Ocean Boulevard, Sewell's Point, or online at stringerstavern.com.
In business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. It could bring your biggest order yet, or a new cyber threat. Whatever the day holds, with Comcast Business, you'll be prepared. With a network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Comcast Business Security Edge to help protect your connected devices, and a dedicated team available 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a great offer for $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Want even more speed? Ask how to get up to 10 gigs for your small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Security Edge not included. Actual speeds vary.
I'm a fan of squeezed.com juice cleanses because they work. They really work quickly, too. 3-day, 4-day, 5-day juice cleanse, whatever you can do, I'm telling you, at the end of it, you'll feel so great about doing it. Squeezed.com makes it convenient, too, because they bring it right to your doorstep.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think that I've stuck with it, because you just go online, you order your juices, they show up, you pop in the fridge whenever you want one. It is right there for you, cold and delicious.
Yeah, and the taste is delicious, too. I love their taste profile. Kevin goes spicy veggie. I like either the fruity or spicy fruit. Doesn't matter what you like. They've got a flavor for everybody. So go on today and order your juice cleanse, squeezed.com.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Sweating a broken AC? There's an expert for that.
Let your local experts at Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning keep you cool with $50 off any repair. Call 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Music this hour. Sponsored by Dairy Queen. Hey, DQ fans! The Girl Scout Thin Mints Blizzard is here. The Girl Scout cookies you love meet cool mint and world-famous soft serve, blended together in this chocolatey, minty masterpiece. Grab it today, only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I know this is actually a stat Jaybird will believe in. Apparently, 1 in 3 people in relationships are hiding a kinky fantasy that their partner doesn't know about.
Okay, let's get into it.
The top 3 things that people are trying to hide include doing it in public, bondage, role-playing, voyeurism, spanking, and phone sex, or doing it over Zoom. And their partner has no idea.
So are they just suppressing the need to do that weird stuff, or are they going somewhere else to get it?
It sounds like they're just suppressing, that maybe they just feel that their partner wouldn't be open to it and they're afraid to reveal that because of what might come of it.
You're completely right. People are afraid to say what they're into in fear of being shamed or judged. You know, if let's say you really liked spanking and you were into it, would you be able to tell Panda that, or would that make you feel uncomfortable?
I feel like I could tell him
that's
anything.
Good. That's good.
Okay, so which one of those, if you had to have a kinky fantasy, Virginia, sounds the most appealing to you?
Go down the list again.
Doing it in public, bondage, role-playing, voyeurism, spanking, phone sex, or doing it over Zoom?
Probably role-playing.
Role-playing's fun.
Yeah, that could be fun.
If both people are really into it and giving a full-on effort,
yeah,
it's the best. Honestly, it's really fun.
Yeah,
I saw somebody on TV one time talk about how she would get all dressed up and put on a wig and go to a bar by herself, and then he would come in some kind of costume or disguise, and then they would just pretend like they just met.
See, that's making it fun. I admire that. My hat's off to you. If you're doing fun games like that, good for you.
I think the doing it in public, that's pretty exciting. A lot of people like that. That's good stuff. That's one of my favorites.
You used to do that back in the day when your wife touched your penis. I know you guys used to romp outside a lot.
That used to be one of my favorites.
Back in the late 90s?
Yeah. Oh, the 90s, what a great decade.
Oh, your penis loved the 90s.
It did. It loved the 90s. It's been sad for 20 years.
Oh, man. Yes, his dong needs some therapy.
Yeah, it does.
He needs to sit down on a couch.
Sad dong.
Yeah, sad dong.
Get some things off the thing's chest.
Would you trust the bondage thing? Do you like that?
I don't really get a jolly from that.
That would not be your game.
No, I'm too much of a control freak. And if someone had me all tied up and I couldn't move, that wouldn't be sexy to me. That would be upsetting.
But you just sit there and kind of
no, I would probably
enjoy the ride.
I'd complain.
She would be terrible in that scenario. Honestly, I'm not sure she'd be that great with role playing.
Oh, get out of here.
Because that requires acting, doesn't
Well,
it?
she's gonna have to drink
I would
for
love
it.
to see it. We talk about, I wouldn't want to see any of your sex tapes, but to see Virginia doing some role playing with Panda, I would love that.
Bottom line is, there's no way Mama could do that sober, so she's gonna have to overdrink. And when she does that, it's not gonna be sexy. It's gonna be aggressive and awful.
You told me that I did some of my best acting when I slightly was a little overserved.
But you were acting like a mean witch with spells. Yeah, you were perfect for that. I don't know if you want to bring that into the bedroom.
You would be very turned on by my role playing. I guarantee. I'd keep it hot.
There's no way you would be hot.
I would be so hot.
What are you gonna turn to the Raging Cajun? Oh.
Gosh, that'd be great.
We can make this happen.
Well, let's try something. Could you please say something sexy in your French accent? I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna act like, all right, I'm into this.
J-Bird, would you like to rub it?
Rub it?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of into it. She got me.
You're in, huh? That's all it takes?
I feel like we could set up a camera and I could do the whole role-playing thing with Panda and you guys could see what all that looks like.
But here's the reason why
that'd be something.
It's for the camera. It's not you guys in your element. You're doing it for the people. You're not doing it for yourselves, which it's cartoony at that point. We want the real raw.
Yeah, a video where you didn't know you were being recorded,
Yes.
or it was one that was just for you two.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
You want the private tapes.
I've been not even for the sex to Kevin's point. I want to hear your act.
Yes. That's just it. I just want to be, oh my God, this is going to be great.
It had nothing to do about being turned on.
No.
Oh, I've always got jokes. I got foreplay jokes.
That's what we don't want.
No.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
punchlines.
No, I want you legitimately trying to be sexy and serious. That's what I want to see.
I don't want
That's
it.
what
I need
I want
it.
to watch.
I need this.
That would be amazing. So there we go. That's 1 in 3 people in relationships have a kinky fantasy their partner doesn't know about. So if you want to fly that freak flag, maybe it's time to have a little conversation. Be like, let's just be honest with one another. I'll let you know mine if you let me know yours.
We all got a stranger live inside of us. I'm telling you that right now. Do you let
Some
your
are stranger than others.
Do you let your lover see the stranger in you?
You've talked a lot about Billy Joel today.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck in the 70s.
That's his little fetish.
That's your fetish.
I got a Billy Joel fetish.
Billy Joel in the bedroom.
That's some hot stuff. Well, just as soon as you get used to it, it changes. Apparently, there's a whole new row of symptoms for COVID I'll tell you about next.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be
Apparently, just as soon as you figure out when somebody's got COVID, it's all changed. I just saw that according to new research, the symptoms have shifted now for what you got to look for. As I was just thinking about this, I was walking down the hall and somebody's walking next to me and they're walking at me and they go, I cough. Like, oh, I got COVID. Ah,
They
geez.
coughed like in your direction?
Yeah. They had a mask on. I don't think they meant to, but they were just like, and I'm like, all right. So of course, as soon as I pass, I'm like, great.
You get that vaccine, you're not going to have to worry about that. You puff up to that guy coughing on you and you just shake him off.
I don't know. I'm going to get the antibody test.
I know.
I'm going to see what happens with that. So,
sounds like a lot of fun.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. They say that things have kind of changed up. Remember how they were taking everybody's temperature when it all first started? And then we started realizing, wait a minute, there are a lot of people that are kind of like sliding through. I never got a fever at all when I had COVID. Not one time. In fact, it was low. I had a temperature of 97 the entire time I had COVID.
Yeah, temperature is not the indicator of whether somebody or not has COVID. It could be a symptom, but people definitely had it and didn't show a temperature.
Yeah, so what they're looking at now, they say after a year, people are looking at, a new cough or a loss of smell and taste and a high temperature. They say now it's kind of changed. In fact, it's different if you're under or over 40, the symptoms to look at. They say if you are under 40, your top symptoms are headache, sore throat, runny nose, fever, and then cough in that order. And if you're over 40, the biggest signs that you have COVID, headache, runny nose, another symptom, sneezing, and sore throat. And that was the only thing that let me know that I had COVID when I had it was a headache. And that's the number one symptom in both age groups.
What about the coughing?
The coughing for under 40, it's only 40% are having that symptom, and it's not even anything for over 40. So the coughing is not even necessarily anything they're looking at right now as a viable symptom if you're over 40. It's the headache and the runny nose. They say that part of it might be, the COVID is shifting a little bit. They got that Delta variant, and it seems to be working slightly different. So now we're starting to see COVID looking different than it used to. So just as soon as you get used to it, Virginia, it changes on you.
I love that.
Yeah. The numbers right now, 43% of the U.S. population fully vaccinated, 52% have had one dose. So they say the vaccinations are starting to slow down, though, as it seems like the people who have got it already have it. So what are you going to do now? Other things they're doing, things still will be changing. Apparently, they have technology now where they might start using COVID detection devices in businesses. It's a ceiling-mounted device that can detect if somebody in the room has COVID.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy, huh? Apparently, it can notice chemical changes in the skin and breath. If you got COVID, your skin and breath is different.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? They say they might have a handheld version, too. So that's kind of like the new age of COVID.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get the better technology. That's good.
Detection devices.
And this sounds better than the butt-sniffing dogs.
That worked out great. I heard they were very accurate and caused no drama.
They still are selling the butt-sniffing dogs.
They're out of their minds. What are they talking about?
Yeah, they're saying, I think the butt-sniffing dogs are, what is it, like 98% accurate, something like that? It was crazy.
Boy.
I love that they were walking those butt-sniffing dogs up to everybody.
If dogs could talk, the guys, I don't want this gig. This is not the job I wanted.
But do they?
You are right.
Dogs
That's
love
a good
ass.
That's a good
They
point.
do.
They do love ass.
They love it.
Okay, I'm making a retractment
So it's
statement.
probably a dream job.
Dogs love this gig. You're
Uh-huh.
right. You sold me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's the latest. So maybe the symptoms are starting to look a little bit different. But a lot of people, cough was one thing that I had. And a lot of people were texting in saying, when my wife and I are both over 40, very first symptom we had was COVID, was the cough. I guess the question is when. I think that's what they're saying is that these are kind of new. These are the newer symptoms.
It's morphing.
Yeah. So, because, I had the headache and I had the cough. But apparently it's not as big of a factor now as COVID is morphing. So there you go. That is the latest and an ongoing crazy thing.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Breaking up is hard to do. Just when you think you're ready to leave, you talk yourself back into staying. And when it comes to your wireless carrier, you know you should have left a while ago. You're over the big three carriers. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile, the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. Now you can get unlimited with 5G included for just $30 a month when you get 4 lines. $30 for all the flexibility you could ask for on the nation's fastest, most reliable network. That's the kind of relationship you want to be in, where there's give and take. We give you unlimited data for $30. You take it everywhere you go. So break free from the big three and switch to Xfinity Mobile to start saving.
Take the Savings Challenge at XfinityMobile.com/MySavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how our Switch Squad makes it easy to switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet together and save hundreds. Savings compared to top 3 carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds at 20 gigabytes per line. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary, not an endorsement.
I got the call yesterday. I was waiting for this call. The B&T team called to let me know my windows are ready for installation, and I'm so excited. These new beautiful windows from B&T, they only use custom PGT products, and PGT is just the best-selling window on the market. So you get the best install team, and then you get the best window, and then I'll be like Kevin, all fancy and beautiful windowed and doored out.
Yeah, it really is just nice to have the peace of mind saying, hey, the house is fully secure, it's fully ready, because I'd always have like a nervous eye on that front door whenever a storm was coming through big. I hope it holds up. Now I don't have to worry about it. That thing is rock solid, it's more quiet, and on top of it, it looks really good.
And it's going to save you money too on your power bill and on your insurance. Everything just is better with beautiful windows from B&T Windows and Doors. Find them online at bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Hello, Florida. Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch, and you can contact your local agent for personalized assistance.
But it's so easy that you might relax and just stop doing stuff. The dishes will pile up, the laundry will collect, and who will finish your Sudokus?
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance, and you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your renter's insurance.
But saving money might make you so pleased with yourself that you start wearing a lime green cowboy hat, and that's not a good look.
Well, they do have dedicated claims teams, not to mention that Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
But if it's that easy, you might say things like, I'm so cool. And yes, you are cool, but you don't have to say it.
Well, Geico is the largest car insurer in the state and has been saving people money for over 75 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
It's time to hang loose with Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Our refreshing watermelon mojito smoothie is back, and our new mango berry Cosmos smoothie will have you ready to chill this summer. Plus, we're taking classic dias up a notch. Try our new barbecue shrimp, jerk chicken, or BLT quesadillas today. Go ahead, kick back this summer with our new refreshing summer smoothies and full-side quesadillas. Get them delivered wherever you're hanging. Only at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on tropic time now.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I just bought a home, and you know me, I don't like dealing with all of the adult stuff. That's why I loved dealing with Ideal Lending Solutions. Wilson and the whole team made it so easy for a guy like me. I got Wilson in here. Wilson, how's it going?
I'm so glad you love your new house, Jay Bird. Yeah, at Ideal Lending, we try to make things easy. We look at your income, your credit history, the amount of funds that you have available, and we actually try to get you fully underwritten even before you start searching for properties now in today's hot market.
Underwritten, underwriting, what is all this about?
Well, it actually helps us make sure that every part of your ability to buy a home is completed before you even sign a contract. In today's hot market, it helps give you a competitive advantage so you can close much faster and make your offer much stronger than anyone else's when looking at today's homes.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I experienced the greatness that is Ideal Lending Solutions.
Give us a shout at 844-99-IDEAL or visit us on the web at affordthedream.com.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein with another edition of Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 3, insurance companies are not your friends. They are not your good neighbors, and you are definitely not in good hands. Insurance companies fight every day to not pay claims. They don't want you to get a lawyer, but they have lawyers. So what should you do? Hire someone who is really on your side right now. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
This Sunday, treat Dad to a special day with great food and fun at PBKC. Enjoy Father's Day specials throughout the track and exceptional dining in the Paddock Restaurant, which features USDA prime steaks, fresh seafood, and more. Check out the poker room with cash games, tournaments, and your favorite table games such as 3-card and Ultimate Texas Hold'em, plus super simulcasts from top tracks around the country. Dads also get a free Hoffman's chocolate treat this Father's Day at PBKC. For more information, go to pbkennelclub.com.
At the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, they are experts when it comes to everything plastic surgery. You know, even the little stuff like the Botox and the fillers, they are great with those. Crystal is amazing. All the way up to the mommy makeovers and the breast implant removals. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, and Dr. Bauermeister are amazing with that stuff. This team truly does listen and care. They are experienced. They give beautiful results. And seriously, go online. Read what actual patients are saying about their surgical experience at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Everybody has glowing reviews for the team. You are going to feel like you are in the right place. Now with offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Call them today. Go see them. You'll feel so great about your decision. Aquaplasticsurgery.com.
For a limited time, try 5 new street corn menu items at Tijuana Flats. Tacos, quesadillas, flautas, and more. Loaded with chicken or steak, garlic lime sauce, and fresh street corn. Don't miss the tastiest takeover ever at Tijuana Flats.
MD Now is open and here to provide you superior health care. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Talking about that car that got struck on I-75 by lightning yesterday, caused some serious damage, including a nice big old crack in the pavement on I-75. And people were showing that, yeah, hey, you can definitely get hit by lightning cars like crazy. And that whole thing that we had heard as kids about the rubber from the tire grounds you and you're all fine. Somebody texted in and other people had let me know about the Faraday effect is really what it is. It's not the rubber tires. It is the Faraday effect, which is having metal around you as a Faraday cage. Apparently what happens, the electricity will flow around you from the lightning, but not into you since it's a longer, worthless path. Since electricity is going from negative to positive charge and it doesn't take detours, that's why birds don't get electrocuted on a wire. It would be a longer detour for the electricity. But you can be if you touch a wire and it can travel through you to get to the ground. So I guess apparently that's what it is. You're almost like in this cage, and so the electricity is traveling around your body, but not into your body because you don't have a foot like on the ground, I guess. It's kind of what it's all about. Science, Virginia. It's science.
Yeah, I'm saying like I understand, but I kind of don't.
Yeah.
Just go, yeah, you know what? That's really cool, Kevin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I get it.
It's kind of what I do during the dirt. Oh, no, really? Is this over yet?
You're not paying a bit of attention. Yeah, so there you go. It's fascinating stuff, though. Something to keep an eye on. I know for me, like, I don't know what it was. There was some story a couple of years ago. Now I'm, like, scared to death. If I see, like, any kind of lightning possibility, I run inside. You got to see me now. I'm so afraid of lightning.
Well, it seems like every year the kill count was going up and up and up. And it's like, okay, do I want to mess with Mother Nature?
I turn into a very scared child when I see lightning going on. I know if all of us are out, all 5 of us are out in public and lightning is going to hit one of us, it's going to be me.
Definitely.
It's just the way it is.
And as you get older, you get more scared of everything. At least that's what I'm going through.
I think it's one or the other. You either get scared of everything or you want to just fight everything.
I know too much. Kevin has told me too many stories about people getting hit with lightning. Now I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, I think what it is you recognize that you're a lot more fragile.
Yes.
I used to feel like I was invincible. Now I'm like, I mean, a stiff breeze could take me out.
Well, I coughed on Friday and threw my back out, and
Right.
I haven't been the same.
There's the evidence, Your Honor.
Yeah, when you pull a shoulder texting, talk to me.
Yes. There you go. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird is going to give you something to ponder. He's got his thought for the day on the way, taking us all the way to the After the Show podcast. Going to be live on your YouTube on KVJ TV coming up.
Maybe you don't like talking too much about yourself, but you should have told me that you were thinking about someone else. You're drunk at a party, or maybe it's just that your car broke down. Your phone's been out for a couple months, you're calling me now. I know you like this. When don't go your way, you needed me to fix it. And like me, I did. But I've been out of every reason. Now suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you could say you miss all that we had, but I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me first. You broke me first. Took a while, I was in denial when I first heard that you moved on quicker than I could have ever, you know that hurt. Swear for a while I was there on my phone just to see your name, but now that it's there I don't really know what to say. I know you like this. When shit don't go your way, you needed me to fix it. And like me, I did. But I've been out of every reason. Now suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you could say you miss all that we had, but I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me first. You broke me first. What did you think would happen? What did you think would happen? I'll never let you have it. What did you think would happen? Now suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you could say you miss all that we had, but I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me first. You broke me first. You broke me first.
After the Show podcast going to be coming up here real quick. You can jump on to YouTube and find us there or get it anytime you want on demand, making it easy for you, or check it out on the free 97.9 WRMF app. We have all of our podcasts on there, or any place that you catch your podcasts. Jaybird, before we do that, if you would, wrap up our Tuesday show.
Thank you, my friend. A hungry stomach, an empty wallet, and a broken heart can teach you the best lessons of life. Let me think about that for a second, Bird.
I'm going to think about it more in a second.
That's a lot.
Oh, my bad. That quote only came from Robin Williams. Ever hear of him? Rest in peace.
Okay.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.